Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How's everybody doing? Nikki, thanks for the virtual hug. Hey, Joe, how you doing? Chris, Bobby, Tobus, Tom, Tommy J. Did I miss anybody? No, it's Tommy. Yeah. I think I got everybody. That was quick. Um, how's everybody doing? I'm doing good. I definitely um, needed that trip. It was awesome. If I would have been on, like I said in the video, of two wheels, I probably would have got a little more benefit out of it. But it was nice. If it would have rained like hell, I wouldn't be talking that way. I'd be saying, "Boy, I'm glad I took the electric hot rod." But it was nice. Hey, Dip Media, how you doing, Sean? Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening in your case. Uh, but it was nice. It was great. That little I did. I got to get better at this vlog and stuff. Um, I didn't even take a video of the room. I know a lot of people say everybody does that and all that, but I kind of like seeing and how much it was. But it was 1,008 baht for 2 nights, no breakfast or anything. The room was awesome. The bed was actually perfect. Wasn't too hard and it wasn't too soft. Air conditioning. I brought my own coffee water boiler deal. You could have went into the main area and got coffee in the morning, but I always do. I always bring it, especially when I'm in the car. I'm not taking any chances that I don't have coffee in the morning. Um, and it was a nice room, if I had a good arm like I did when I was younger, I could probably throw a baseball from there and hit where Tim is staying at his niece's store, right around the corner. 3 minutes, 2 minutes, not even. But it was nice. And then the guy came up. I didn't. He wasn't there the first day. The next morning he came up and he said, "Are you going to come back to this area?" Is basically what he was saying. And I said, "Yeah, probably actually." And he said, "Well, just call directly here. I could have given it to you for 400 a night." So that tells you how much a GOTA takes and stuff. So for 400 baht a night, I mean it's a steal. Flat screen TV, room clean as hell, shampoo and body wash, 2 bottles of water. Um, a decent place, and they got it as a 3 star, and I'd say that's probably pretty good. Maybe as far as cleanliness, I probably would have given them a higher rating. The cleanliness was that's what I'm looking for. Doesn't have to be perfect, but I want a place that's clean. Hey T, how you doing? Glad you could make it. Mincheco Marco, how you doing? I'll probably butcher your name, but I'll get it right eventually. But thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. There's Mark. Good morning. Back in Australia. Caught COVID. Well, I was home, but only for 3 days, so go figure. Yeah, figure that out. The youngest had it here. Scratchy, I don't know what yours was like, Mark, but scratchy throat, um, uh, cold symptoms for maybe 3 or 4 days. But she tested positive for it for 7 days, I think, or something like that. She tested negative for 2 days before we let her out of jail, and I haven't gotten it, and neither have my wife or my in-laws. So, or her sister, and they're living together, obviously in Bangkok at the apartment, going to the private school. Talked to them this morning. They're getting on a bus at this afternoon, 10, 11 o'clock, something like that, and they're coming back just for today, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Sunday they go back. That's how much I guess they enjoy being at home. But one of the, I had put four or five air conditioners in that rental house. I had taken them out, and we stored them over at my mother-in-law's place, or my wife's place, whatever. I guess it's hers. I don't know. And we've given two away, I think, and then they took the 18,000 BTU air conditioner carrier that was in our bedroom there, and took it to Bangkok when my mother-in-law went there and got driven there, and they installed it 2 days ago. So the kids are in absolute heaven. They've got air conditioning now. Next, because I told them I would put air conditioning in, I'd get them a bed because they're sleeping on the ground, which they don't care, but I do, and the hot water. So the hot water will be next, and it's cheap. They charged, what did they charge? I think they charged 3,000 baht to put the air conditioner in, or 35. So what is that? Like $100 US. And then the one that I bought for the other house, which we gave to the cousin that built the wall in the Thai kitchen, we gave that to them when we moved. I think we paid 2,200 baht on Shopee. I think actually my wife bought it from, and I don't know. They're probably 1,000 baht to put it in or something. I don't know, but it gets cold in Bangkok certain times of the year. Not cold, but cold if you're taking a shower with cold water. But they're happy they have their air conditioner. So I guess all the study groups now want to come to their place to do their school studies. Let me see if I mixed anything. I don't think so. Everybody's talking to Mark. I'm catching up. Yeah, and I'm hoping to catch you too next time you come, Mark. I'm hoping. Let me put this over here. I'm hoping to get over that way. Hey, James Morris, saw you over in James's chat. How you doing? Hope you're well. August. You're going to be coming every month, right, Mark? Or am I behind? Did you tell everybody that already? Hey, there he is. Hey, Tim. What's up? Tim had sent me a message yesterday after I'd gotten home, and then they had the electricity shut off at their place. So they went and rented a hotel, and would you know it, they rented the same hotel that Jim and Meow were checking out of when they were checking in for a one night deal to get away from the electricity being off. I thought that was Tim saying a small world. It sure is. And that meeting was awesome. Tim's a great guy, and Jim and Meow, I have a hard time not calling her Jam, but anyway, I'll get used to it. Great people. Had an awesome time. I should have, like I said in there, at least asked them a little bit of questions about interviewed them about how their trip was getting into Thailand and all that, but we pretty much know. I mean, she has her own channel, so you guys can check it out, but they're super, super people. I can't wait to meet up with them again. They're wanting to meet up with everybody in the chat from the channel too, and I told her hopefully, I'm thinking probably November-ish or something like that, when I get back or whatever, when Brock is here, and hopefully Jake will be here, and maybe the same time Mark is here, and Tom's always here, Mitch is always here, and maybe we'll get, I don't know, 10, 15 people, and we'll meet up. I think it'll be fun. But they were asking me about that. I want to do that too. Hopefully Bobby will be here too. I just saw time to get going in there. We were talking about you last night with my wife. She asked me, when is the man that you met on YouTube that had channel about the same time coming? I said, I don't think he knows, but I said I think he's hoping for the end of this year, October, November, somewhere around that. So my wife is is wondering also. Lucky, yeah, aren't they? That's one of the reasons I'm here. Did I say hi to Joe? I didn't see Joe. Joe, you were here earlier, weren't you? I'm here. I'm trying to put a little man to bed. All right. Glad you made it. So yeah, so she was curious because I told her we were going to all meet up, but especially when you got here, and at least lunch or dinner or something, so that we could all meet. But I told her it'll happen. I cut it about 2.5. I think everybody's going to get this thing. I think it's that's like at this point now, it's like saying, well, in my lifetime, I've never had a cold. So, I mean, not to take anything away from the people that really seriously get drugged down by this thing, but like I said, they'd have a hard time. They'd have to really show me some documentation to tell me that this 106-year-old man died of the virus, and not because he had cancer and couldn't breathe and was on a machine before he caught it. I mean, I'd have to know. I just think right now it's are there people that are, and hopefully they're at peace, but I don't know. I just don't think. I think it's a cold. Now it's a cold, flu, and virus now. So just a support. Yeah, I follow orders. That's the best way to be, right, Bobby? That keeps the peace with everybody. See, you guys are gonna. She's gonna come, and then once she gets here, she'll probably once you get here say, "Oh, I wish I would have done this 4 or 5 months before I did." But hindsight's 2020, and just hope you guys get here and start enjoying your retirement. You both obviously deserve it. Hey, Mama Bear, how you doing? Glad you could make it. Always good to see you. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, they're. I mean, if they shut down anything because of a lot of people catching this thing, it's. I don't think they could do it. I really don't. I don't think they can, unless all of a sudden, the death count jumps. A new strain or something comes out, and 30,000 people died yesterday. Okay, then we got a problem. But I don't think that's going to happen. I hope not. It's getting nice here. Like I said, if I was a selfish person that I really am, but I would not want to try to talk people into coming here. I'd be telling Bobby, "Oh no, you're so lucky that you're not here. The most horrible place I've ever been on the planet. If I could get out of here right now, I'd be gone. Horrible, horrible, horrible. The beaches are ugly. The stuff behind me is it's just horrible, horrible. Can I say horrible again? But I can't do that. I got to tell people the joyous and incredible life that I've found here in Thailand, and Thailand's my home, and the Thailand family that I have here is my family here in Thailand. I still have my family on the other side of the world, but here I'm just a lucky guy. And I was talking to Meow about that too. She was telling me how lucky I am, man. I mean, and can you be, as a single person out there coming to Thailand and looking for an end of days with a partner of some sort, and having fun and relaxation and have a good end of life? Yeah, that's right there, man. All you got to do is just come here and be smart, and you'll be fine. And if you want to come here and run amok in John Tiem or Pattaya or Bangkok or whatever, that's your up to you. Not what I wanted for the end of my days at 62 when I came here, So, but I definitely am a lucky man. Hey Douglas, how you doing? Good morning. I thought I was part of the family. Yeah, you sure are. Everybody on here. This is everybody's channel. I mean, I can't even call it my channel. It's the channel. I don't know. Everybody puts in the same thing. Everybody has input. Anybody can come on anytime that they want to. It's we're here to support each other and have fun, smile, laugh a little bit. A couple hours every other day, and it's good. Excuse me, it's good stuff. There's Traveler. I saw you over on James's too. You got in there towards the end of his walking deals. I just laughed. The first thing I hear you say, end of life. Yeah, no, just end of days. Your last hurrah, basically, which is what I look at it as. If you're in your position, it's too bad you can't get here, but or if you have a partner or a wife, whatever you have, and you're coming here, it's still a great place to be, man. I just can't. Like I say, you got to come here. If you're not gonna, I've said it a million times. If you're not gonna retire in your own country, you got to come here and give it a shot. Give it 3 months. Get a 3 month. You'll get a good price on a. If you want to go to overlook the water, you can go to Rayong or to Pattaya. I mean, you don't have to go down to the nightlife every night and run around. There's plenty of stuff. If you watch James, especially, during the day and afternoon, water sport. There's everything is there. I guess is what I'm saying. But you can get such a 30th floor, 180-degree view of the water for under 20,000 baht, for like $600. For 3 months. Come give it a shot if you're just watching this. And now it's so easy to get here. I mean, I've talked to a bunch of people, and basically you either have to take a test if you're not vaccinated, or if you're vaccinated, you get on the plane and come to Thailand. So that it's fairly simple now. So that there can't be too many excuses on it. So tough and hard to do the Thailand pass and do all this stuff. And hey, if it is that big of a chore to you, by all means, don't come. But now you don't have that excuse. So if you can't say, now you got to just say, I just don't want to come. I love the nightlife. I like the boogie. Yeah. Yeah, and like I said, to teach their own. But even if you want to, I would suggest, especially if you're part of this channel, there's a bunch of people that will help you out in any way possible in the Rayong and John Tiem and Pattaya area. And like I said, you can get a great deal on high-rise condos. You can talk to Mitch anytime you want. Mitch is there. He'd be more than happy to help you out once you got here and answer questions and point you in the right direction. I think it's an awesome place, especially if you want to come and check it out for retirement. And you're doing a 3 or a 6 month jaunt here. You might say, okay, it's a little too. I like the view of the ocean, and this is what I want. I like the price on it. I like the price of food. I like everything about Thailand. Then you might want to go up a little bit further towards Rayong. You can find a little bit slower deals, or go on the other side over where Foreigner Joe and Gift are in the Pachuap Currycon area in there. And that's where I would probably be if I knew what I knew now and was single, or had somebody that would move there. It's a nice place. I can see why Joe picked that as his home base. Oh, is Carl here? I didn't see her. How you doing, Carl? Glad to see you. I haven't watched I know Baldy just did a video, and did you put out another one of the flashback series? Because if you did, I didn't get notified. But I know I did get notified on Baldy's, and I haven't had a chance to look at it yet. But I'm glad you could stop by. I appreciate it. Um, there she is, meow. I think did I pronounce it wrong in my video in the beginning, right? Mio, I think I called you so. And it's meow in case anybody wants to know. Great people, had an awesome time. Looking forward to meeting up with Jim and Meow and Tim, of course, again. And I know they're going to meet up before they leave there. And that'd be Meow, obviously, in case you don't know, she has family there in Udon. So Tim's a good connection for them, you know, to get around. And I think Jim is going to go out and try to destroy the streets of Thailand, but I think he's going to wait. He wants to wait till his international driver's license, and I think is it the first meow? I think the first of the month, which is what, 3 days off. I think they have the use of a family. If I say any of this stuff wrong, jump in meow and tell me I didn't get it right. They have the use of a truck from a family member, and it's a manual. I told him it was the hardest part. I had already kind of got used to driving on to us the wrong side, but that shifting with your left hand and the blinkers, he's gonna be activating those windshield wipers quite often. And I know that Chuck still does it. I do it after 4 years. It's. I mean, I've been doing it since I was 15, driving. You know. So, anyway. And Carl's saying I have to put up 4 videos using my pictures of Thailand from the 80s so far. Meeting up with Baldy in an hour, going up a mountain for the way. I hope you're doing a video. I live vicariously through Carl and and Baldy. They climb a lot of places that I'll never be able to go. Even if I have both my knees done and I lose 30 kilo, it ain't gonna happen. But I'm looking forward to him, Carl. If you guys haven't had a chance to check out, he's been here forever, and some of these pictures that he documented throughout the years from the 80s, it's worth watching. So if you're not subscribed, go over to Carl and subscribe and watch those. They're really good. And Meow saying, yes, we will go to check the second-hand tent today. Okay, so you're going. They're also going to look at vehicles, and I think that I talked to Jim a little bit, and I think he's leaning towards the same one that Chuck has. What is that called? I couldn't. I'm horrible. Somebody pop it in. I know. I tried on the tip of my tongue, but anyway, they're going to go look at some. Get maybe a 3-year, 4-year-old vehicle, and I think they are. I mean, I think they're a good car. They'll hold 7. Chuck has put 100,000 kilometers. I don't know, something ridiculous on his, and I haven't seen him have too many problems. If I remember right, he had some kind of little problem with the brakes, the rear brakes or something, and that's about it. And he changed the mirror out and put in one of those fancy cameras. Fortuner. Thanks, Jake. But I think that's a good choice. I think they'll, and I think you can find a good one. I talked to her, Meow, and her cousin is a mechanic. So, I mean, as long as they go in there and, like I told them, the way I look at things, just ask them right out of the gate, do you have all the owner's paperwork on oil changes, and did they do all their maintenances and that kind of stuff? And I would completely shy away from the ones they go, oh no, but it's a great car. No, I'd go on to the next one. They're probably gonna have, they'll have a bunch of them, so I wouldn't rush into it. Yeah, it's starting to get a little warm here too. I noticed it yesterday when I got home. Of course, driving in, that's another thing about driving in the electric hot rod. It's nice and cool with that air conditioner. The air conditioner works awesome. And I'm imagining it must run off the battery. I got to look at it because I'm kind of curious of that, because the engine doesn't run all the time, that 3-cylinder that charges the battery. It only runs when it needs to. So obviously whatever they've got hooked up runs off of the main drive batteries. I'm missing some stuff here, Tom. What's Tom saying? Hey, none of us 3 have caught. Yeah, feeling me too. I haven't either, and I've had it around me. But like I said, when we put her upstairs, she was good. She never came downstairs, and anybody only went up to the landing up there and left the food. So, excuse me, they were pretty good about it. Everybody's saying good morning to Meow and Jim, or Jim and Meow. Like I said, great people. I can't wait to meet up with them again. Good people. Again, still at 100% on everybody that I've met through YouTube and then met in person or stand up. Just good, honest. You see is what you get. People. It's great. And I'm done with my coffee. Now I can have my ice water with lemon that my wife brought me. Let's see here. Mark saying, itchy throat, wanted to sleep for 3 days, otherwise nothing. Yeah, I know. That's the base way that, same way that the oldest explained it. Kind of felt blah for 3 days, scratchy throat. That was pretty much it. So she got it. I'm gathering from these other comments. I'm gathering your wife got it. So you left her with a little something, or did she give it to you? One of the two. Let's see. Let me change this Broncos here. Let me move this. And there we go. Hey, what's up, Brock?
Morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Dave, actually, what you see on YouTube, but slimmer in person. She's too nice. We had a great time though. Great time, awesome. I was almost thinking about staying another couple of days, but it was I needed to get back here because of the kids. But I thought they were coming in. I thought they were leaving Bangkok last night and be here this morning, but I guess they couldn't get a bus. Or they couldn't get on whatever particular bus was leaving at that time. Douglas saying good morning to you, Brock.
Good morning, Douglas and Tommy and Jam and Cobus.
What is that? Hey, there's Paul. Hey, Paul, how you doing?
Morning, Paul.
Makeover. Uh, hello, Richard's mom. Yeah, hello if Richard's watching, or Richard's mom. I got to write him again and see. I'm jonesing for my to get a look at a new intro and outro. I know he's busier than shit, so when I get it, it'll be soon enough.
Did I say good morning to Jim and Meow? Meow's easy to remember, Dave.
Yeah, it is
It's a
easy.
cat. It's a cat.
Yeah, it is. It is easy, but for some reason, I think in the beginning of my video, I haven't looked back at it again, but I'm almost positive I called it Mio. I think the first couple of times when I said we were going to meet up, and then I had gotten it after that. But I think I have it now. I think even my mind can probably grasp a hold of that. What's Tom saying here?
Yeah, everybody's sort of beginning to think that you're a bit ignoramus.
See you in the Wombat on Saturday, September 4th. I'm staying away from BKK. So what? So Cobus, you're going to on the 4th. You'll be there of September. That's good to know. I didn't see. Is Greg here? I didn't. I know I watched. He is here. Hey, good morning. Good Morgan. Good morning. Is that German? From KBB. How you doing? What's up, Greg? I watched. He did a little flyover deal on his deal, and he's got over 300 subs now. So if you're not subscribed to him, please subscribe. We'll try to as many people as we get on here get him run up to 1,000. I'm sure that's the milestone everybody wants to hit. But 300 is not bad, man. Let me tell you. Like I said, I never thought I was going to get more than 100, and I might not get more than 1,700, but I'm happy with the way things are. He did another video on the electrical. Yeah, I don't think. I think that was probably the easiest way to do it, Greg. That guy just getting in there and surface mounting everything ain't gonna hurt nothing. You don't have to look at it every day, right? Your mother-in-law will. If I had to look at it every day, I might. It might affect me after a period of time, but I don't know. I think it's fine. What are you gonna do for all that? Are you gonna have them when they do the electrical in the building of fun? I don't know, what do you call it? The other building, the one you knock down all the walls in. You gonna have them come in and put the wiring in the block, or what are you gonna have them do? I know you're not gonna get a grinder and start carving, are you? I don't want to see that. Um, going to another text, man. I saw you. I watched part of Greenie in Thailand, or anyway, I met him at the Wombat. Uh, you guys were at a taco place. Looked pretty good. Was it better than Route 66? And we went to the one we went to that I went to in Udon was okay at best. But they had everything. I imagine they had meatball sandwiches. They had Philadelphia. They had subs. They had salads. They had every kind of Thai food. The menu was this thick. I guess they try to capture everybody at one time. I don't know. Expense, you will love it. The best in Thailand. That's not the one that he did. The one that I just watched the video you were in, right? I'm guessing, or I'm guessing it's not that one. It did look okay though. No one ordered a burrito. I don't know if I go into a Mexican restaurant, I gotta have a burrito of some kind. Okay, and I think this is an answer to Tom's. We'll be there in Pattaya on Friday, and then staying one night. Is that the 4th of September or this Friday? You're not here now, are you, Cobus? Maybe you are. I'm horrible. I guess Paul must have asked Meow something and I missed it. Oh, jam places. Are you still enjoying Thailand? Yeah. My body filling up with. Yeah, that'll get you, right? I think I've got my family pretty much not using that on me. But I eat out and I never tell them no. I don't know. I've always, through the years, it was only the Chinese restaurants in California. That was the only ones that they never said go to any other place and make sure you don't get MSG, but they sure picked on I guess the Chinese were the ones that were using it mostly. Every Chinese restaurant used MSG. Okay, Friday. Okay, you did say Friday, the 2nd of September. Okay. What did Paul say? Careful with, yeah, MSG. I don't know. You got to be careful of everything, though, Jake. Right? Got to be careful of breathing the air, and if you eat, drink soda. I mean, everything's gonna kill you. I guess you try to cut out the most, so you have the best chance of living. Is that what it is? Went for a skin check yesterday. Douglas cut out 2 basal cancer near my eye and on my back. Had an interest. What else did they do? They just get it all, or you got more, or how are they gonna treat it? Paul, sorry to hear that. When I put up the walls, I'll probably run conduit internal the cement it up. You gonna run it in the cavities of those block, or are you gonna dig it in like they do? Not that I think there's anything wrong with that. I mean, hell, it's encased in cement, basically. Either way. But I don't know. I like surface mounted stuff in the house. But like I said, for putting it up and getting it all done, and I think the guy did a good job from what I saw. It just isn't that appealing to the eye. That's all.
Nothing a tin of paint won't fix.
Yeah. Close. I'll be there on Saturday, but we'll try Friday. We have a meeting at the Wombat on the 4th. Is that for the? I think that in case anybody's ever close to there, the first Saturday of every month they have a bunch of YouTubers or everybody that's around there that either a content creator, whatever. They all go the first Saturday to the Wombat and meet up, which has been kind of cool because I think, I think James tries to make it, and there's a lot of YouTubers, bigger YouTubers that go there if you want to meet. This is the least dangerous. They're isolating, so all good. Okay, cool. That's good to hear. Good to hear. Hey Nanette, how you doing? Thank you. Hope you're feeling well, doing well. If you guys aren't subscribed, please subscribe to Simply Nanette. Somebody will pop up a link, and all these people that I met through Bobby, that they're just awesome people. They support each other. I try to watch as many as I can of everybody's. Most of the gals are from the Philippines. They like to sing. They like to have a good time. They like to go to the beach. It's enjoyable to watch. You guys will like it. I know a lot of people are already subscribed, but if you're not, please do. Good morning to you, Nanette. And Paul's always over there. So a lot of people are. So I'm sure that they are. But if you're not, at least subscribe and check it out. It's free to subscribe. You don't need to. You don't need to pay anything to subscribe to anybody. Until saying, oh, we'll be leaving Pate on the 3rd of September, but could drop by if you guys meet up early enough, like for brunch or something. I don't know. Tom will tell you what time they get there, but I think they get there like that time, 10 o'clock. I think it's scheduled for like noon, but most of the people that I saw when I went, I think I was there at 10:30 or something. There's the link for Nanette's. Please join. Clovis is saying hi. A lot of the people I know from, at least from this channel, are already subscribed to him. And I don't think Mitch will be around. I know he's over with Chuck and Ko Chang, so I'm sure they're all out to breakfast and probably hitting the
They're on
road
the
by now.
Mitch is on the road. Yeah, he went and
Yeah,
jumped in the
I'm
car or
sure you.
something.
Yeah, I wonder what they're gonna do. It'll be interesting. We'll have to wait. The only problem with Chuck, whenever he's going someplace like that, we won't see any of the Ko Chang footage for, I'm gonna
2
guess, a
weeks.
week. Yeah, maybe longer. Is that what you said? 2 weeks? Yeah. So
Yeah.
same thing with James. James does the same thing. That's why people ask me sometimes, why don't you, do travel? Why? These guys do it so well, and now Alex of Jiu Jitsu Passport, I think he's going to be an excellent information travel vlogger type deal. He does it well. Obviously, Chuck does it well. Joe does it well. Gift and everybody that I know does it well. So that's why if I go someplace, of course unless I forget, like I did when I went to Udon. I didn't even take a little video of the inside of the place. And I never put. I think I need to put. I think I need to do more, and I need to put links and stuff in the description so that people want to, because that hotel for the 400 baht a night, it's awesome. Clean, like I said, clean, flat screen TV, everything except for the coffee maker. And if you're a traveler here in Thailand, I would buy. I've got a small one, you know, little little deal that heats up water. Just instant coffee is fine for me in the morning. Um, that's about the only thing they had that they didn't have. They had water, two waters, shampoo, body lotion, or body whatever soap, and it was nice. The bathroom was clean, shower was clean. It was nice for 400 baht. And a lot of people, I'm thinking more about it traveling now. Before it was like I wanted 4 and 5 star hotels, but um, you could go more places if you cut back. And when you really think about it, if you're really going to go out and look at stuff, you're going to be like Chuck and Joe and James. You're going to get back there, at whatever, 10 o'clock at night and go to bed and get up at 7, eat breakfast, and you're on the road. So, I mean, out doing whatever you want. So, how much time do you actually spend in there for the money? Granted, some of the breakfasts are better and all that stuff, but I don't know, 400 baht versus, I'm going to say a 5 stars now is probably between 15, upwards of 1,500 a night, 2,000 a night, probably closer to 2,000 now. They're starting to creep up because people are starting to come, which is awesome, I guess. Hey Maui, how you doing? If you guys aren't subscribed to Maui, please subscribe. They're over 1,000 now, so they're on the road to. I don't know if do you have your watch hours Maui, I never asked you that. And I guess I could call you Howie, couldn't I? I just saw Bobby saying that. But are you over? Hi, Bobby. Hi, Dave. Are you over your 4,000? Is that what you need? 4,000? I think it's 4,000. Anyway, watch the channel and bump them up in watch hours. I don't know. A lot of people don't get the watch hours. I got them from live streaming. It's easy. No, it's still short. Live streaming, and I'll watch. It's a good way to get watch hours. Even if people are walking through the store and they know you, they can flip it on for every person that's on there. If you get even 10, 12, 15, 20, whatever it is, that's 20 hours. You do 2 hours, there's 40 hours in one sitting if they all watch. That was the way that it seemed. I'm probably, I don't know, maybe one of the only, not only ones, but I had my watch hours before I had my 1,000. So I don't know if that's good or bad. It's probably bad, but I would definitely try a live stream and see see what it does for you on hours. It's our secret. What did Tom say about Nanette? I missed that. Was Paul saying I'll catch up on this one? Time to get annoying is just plain nice woman, but not my type. I mean, in the nicest way. uh, oh, here, that was the question. Something. Thank you for all these subs you are getting from me. She has got a lot of subs for a lot of people, from what I understand. For Joe too, I think. Um, uh, very, very good people over there. Let's see. I'm going to. Yeah, I would just. Have you done a live, Howie? It's real easy. You can do it even like on StreamYard. It's free. It's pretty much what everybody uses, especially all the people that are on here and in the Philippines. I believe Nanette everybody uses it. And it's free. I think you could have like 6 people, and they might limit you to the amount you could use it. I can't remember. I pay for it. But I would give it a shot, and I'll watch. If I'm around, I'll turn on my phone. Let's see. So Greenie done the same for me yesterday. Gave me a shout out on his got over. Cool. That's awesome. Yeah, I didn't. I saw you walking with them, it was like a back, and I go, God, that looks like Tom. And then when he introduced you inside the actual restaurant, I go, oh no shit. So that's cool. He seemed like a really nice guy. I didn't get when I was there and we did that meetup. I didn't get I think the person that I talked to the longest was Brian Flowers. Everybody else I only talked, like Greenie. I think I talked maybe 60 seconds or something as we were walking in. Um, but and Alex I talked to a little bit. When I come back next time, I want to try to meet up with people just to go have lunch or something. I think I have a better chance of talking to somebody if I'm in that atmosphere. No, you got to open up. You got to open up your own stream. But it's real easy to do. Just go on, find StreamYards in Google or whatever your search engine is. Join up with them, and you get it for free. And it's pretty self-explanatory to open up a stream. And if you want to, you can come on, after one of the lives here, and I can show you all the stuff in the back of this after the live stream's over, on how to set it up. It's real easy, not hard. If I can do it, anybody out there can do it. Is Nanette leaving? All right, Nanette. Take it easy. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it always. I saw Tommy a huge brownie. Yeah, the one that I had a gigantic banana split with Jim and Meow, and Meow had the same banana split too. But Jim was going to have a waffle, but he changed it up. They wanted, I don't know, 20 minutes to make the waffle or something. So he said, "Give me a brownie," and it looked pretty good. Ozzy just subbed. Yeah, if you're not subscribed to Paul's channel, Ozzy in Asia, by all means, subscribe. This water's good. Bloody hell, well, only 45 minutes. Not moving along very fast today. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, go on with, what was you saying with Bobby Nut doesn't know? You have to open it. But if you do, you can probably go on. You can come on here anytime you want. I'll post a link if you want to come on. You don't have to, you don't even have to show your face if you don't want to. Just leave the camera off. I don't think you have a problem with it. I've seen all your videos. But it's real easy to do.
Good morning, Alex, Miley, and
Yeah, there's Alex. How you
Blue.
doing, Alex? Were your ears burning? I was just talking about you as being one of the good YouTubers. And I should say, I'm just not. I'm God. I got to get better at it. I forget about stuff. Forget to film that. Tim's hamburger, and forget to film the freaking hotel I'm in. It's probably because I don't do it enough. I do the live streams, and I'm perfectly content with that because I don't have to spell. But Alex is one of the good people. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And Miley's got a. Did you put up the eating her food channel? Somebody will put up her food channel. By all means, subscribe to that. She's doing well on it. She's doing a good job. Food looks great. She'll do well. And all the people, especially the Thai people that I see that have their own channel, like Fa and now Miley, and people that we know, either better part of them or their better half, are starting stuff. If they can make a few bucks at something, it's a big deal to anybody, I guess, that's trying to make a buck at YouTube. Not particularly my niche, but for them, by all means, support as much as you can. Like T that was in here earlier, his channel, him and Deer, they need the support, and he's trying to. They're English teachers, but anything that they can do to make money helps. Let them do what they want to do. Everybody's saying hi to everybody, which is awesome as usual. You're very welcome, Alex. Looking forward to meeting up with you again. Like I said, I was just saying we didn't get really that much time to wrap when that meetup thing. So maybe next time I come, we'll all go out to lunch or something where we can talk a little bit easier than when there's a crap load of people around. It will take.
Of course, Alex has hit the real secret of YouTube. He's got a cute German Shepherd puppy.
Yeah, that helps. Yeah, the dog looked good, and I liked the one. I don't know if I commented on the one. I watched the whole one where you guys. I think I did. I try to, like I tell everybody here, if you watch a video of somebody's, do everything. It helps them. But the one where you had the paddle board, that looked pretty cool. But I noticed you didn't do. No, I did comment on it. I said I noticed you didn't do any paddling. That's right. I did. I did comment on that. And Trevor was saying the problem with all the food channels I'm getting. Yeah, I gained by watching it. I hate people that can. I lost weight. Although James is doing good. I don't know. I'm kind of a little bit leery of the stuff. I'll let James be my experimental rat and do it. But I have diabetes. I take medication for it. But I got to talk to my doctor. So I know he said he lost 7 kilos, I think, and he's walking a lot and doing the right stuff and eating better and all that stuff. But I'll ask my doctor if he's still alive in 2 months. I'll ask my doctor what's that stuff all about.
Ozempic's good stuff, Dave.
What's that?
Ozempic is the
Is that the drug he's
medication.
using?
Yeah, I got it too,
Oh, okay.
and I've
Does
lost
he
10 kilos in 3 months.
really? Maybe I will. I'm sure there's side effects. He didn't go in too much into the side effects, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But obviously, they're not deterring him from uh, from taking the drug.
Yeah,
Went to look at
possible side effects.
yeah.
You
Went
might
to
have
look at
nausea,
the
diarrhea, uh, but I might have a slightly upset stomach a couple of times, but that's about it.
Huh. I'm gonna definitely have to check into it. I gotta do something. I gotta get in better shape. Let's see. Douglas said went to look at the T100. Noon loved it. I'm leaning to the Forza, more relaxed and comfortable. What is a T100? I don't even know what a T100 is, or is that a?
I guess it's a motorbike of some
Yeah, it
sort.
must be of some kind. Let me know what kind it is, because she loved it, but you're leaning towards the Forza. If it's only 100 cc's, that might be a little small if you're going to plan on going anywhere than around the village. If you're going around the village, I would say that's plenty. I know Tim bought a 115 or 125 wave or one of those one. It was a weird deal. Yes, I mean I do all the work. Good man. Um, my company actually saw one of my videos a while back. Sent me a paddleboard for me. Oh wow, cool. That's awesome. Uh,
Type 2, James, and I can't use metformin. It'll shut my stomach down.
Metformin. I think that's what I'm on. I think.
Yeah, I react very badly to metformin.
So you're on it just as a drug, not to lose weight.
I'm on
You're
it for
using it
diabetes,
for
but it
diabetes. Yeah. Well, maybe
but
I
it
should ask
has
my doctor about what he thinks about changing that. I'll have to get I'll get the name of that from you on the other channel or something. Uh, what did Alex, what did you eat to make you sick? That made you sick, you think? Tommy, it was hard to figure that out unless you test the foods that I ate. What is that?
that's the that's the syringe.
Ah, oh, you actually, it's an injection?
Yeah,
And what is it? How often do you inject?
once a week,
Oh, okay. That's
and
not
it's a
too.
very fine. It's a needle's as fine as a hair. You don't feel it.
And and what type of diabetes do you have?
I've got two.
Is that worse? What's
Um,
the mildest? Because I don't know that much about it. They
uh,
just diagnosed me with it.
Type 1 you're usually born with. Type 2 is the one you catch later in life.
Hmm. I don't know. I'll have to ask them. I was
So,
just wondering. Let's go on. So I have companies sending me dash cams and other things to review. That's good to be noticed. Yeah. I've had anybody send me shit. I've had a couple people say, "Hey, please don't show that again." Uh, I'm just kidding.
yeah, put
I
it
have one.
away.
I have one
That
from
mankini is definitely
312
an out.
to 280. I'm imagining that's pounds, James. 312 to 280. I think right now I'm like 260. I think. It was 100, no, 120 kilo. How much is that? Or 19 kilo.
Roughly 260 pounds.
Yeah, I think that's about what I figured. Well, whatever it is, it's about 60 pounds too much for me anyway. I should be around 200.
I'm down to 99.
Yeah, I was at when I finally they could get me on a scale after I got out of the hospital. I was 200 and no 103 kilo. So whatever that is, I don't remember what that is either. I was 103 kilo when I got out. So that means I gained what 8, 15, no more than that, right? what did I say was that? 103 kilo. Right now 121 or 120. Yeah, whatever it is. It's too much, whatever it was. It's like 40 pounds. But I was still under what I was when I went in. I was 300 pounds when I went in. And if I smoked cigarettes, I probably would have kept the weight off. Cigarettes to me, either I'm grabbing for food or grabbing for a pack of cigarettes. Oh shit! I went from 142 to 126 since living in Thailand. That's good, because Tom's way taller than me. Um, Paul's 74 kilo. Uh, is Gary here? I didn't even see Gary. Gary, where are you? Uh, God, were you way back? I didn't see you. Hey, Gary, how you doing if you're here? Oh, there you are, right there. Okay. You just came in. I'm gonna find out if is Tune here?
Yes.
You put in concrete.
Septic.
Oh, try to fix. Okay. All right. So anyway, people that are interested, the cousin is here working on that outside laundry area. I was 92 when I returned to Australia 3 months ago. Up to 97 eating steak most nights. Did you lose anything again when you went back, Mark, or no? Everybody just saying hi. Okay, I'm caught up with everything. There's 25 in here. Thank you guys for coming in here. Appreciate it. You weigh less than me. Yeah, but what? I'm five, almost 5'11", like 5'10" and a half or something. What are you, 6'4"? You know, I think it makes a difference, Bobby. uh, I am jonesing for the time that Bobby and Jai can come here. No, it's Jai, right? I always get things mixed up in my head when you guys can finally make it here. I'm hoping that that you come to see me here in Thailand before I get to the States and come out to see you. Because I will. If you're still there, I will definitely come out because I'm going to be hanging around my mom's house. I got to get the car registered and all sorts of stuff, and I'll just blast out. Dropped 1.5 whilst there. Yeah, it's easy to do, I think, if you eat the right things, man. Oh, you're 108, okay. 6'3". Well, that sounds about right. Isn't that a good weight? I don't know. I go off of that, what is it called? The IBM or MBI or whatever it is.
BMI.
Yeah, what you're supposed to. And they want me to weigh like 147 pounds. And it's like, kiss my ass. There's no way in the world. I weighed 176 one time in my life, and I felt so weak, and I felt really good right at 200 pounds. Right around 200, 205. I floated that way when I was younger. 198. Somewhere in the high 90s to 200 was good. But I think that I was a little bit exaggerating, but I think that they want me to be like 160 pounds or something like that. And just no freaking way.
My ideal weight is 75 kilos, which is what I weighed when I joined the Air Force at 19.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I can do it. Hey, John. So you guys are talking about weight this age. Well, yeah, I know. It's usually, I don't know. We go down different avenues towards the end of an hour. But let's see what it. I'm a small person, 5'8" and 72 kilos. Yeah, you look healthier than hell, Alex. But you know me, I don't know. I just felt, and I don't know what I look like at 200 pounds, but I feel good, so I don't really care. But when I was young, my dad was a boxer, and so I got into boxing when I was young, and I went from 215 or 20 pounds down to 176 in a month and a half, and and I was running, 3 miles in the morning, 3 miles at night, and I was in good health. I only fought very few times. It wasn't my cup of tea, but I felt weak at 176. Actually, at 185, I felt pretty good too. So I don't know. I don't think I'll ever get down below 200, but I'd be happy with 200. But I did like the boxing, the regimenting, the exercise. I could get out a lot of frustrations and anxieties that I had
Okay.
when I was younger. So I'm a petite 240. I still don't think that's that bad for 6'4", right? I don't know. It doesn't sound like it. There's down 172. So what is that? Like 5'9", 10, 5'9", something like that. I think, and 94 kilos. So that sounds about right too, John. A lot of you guys are way closer than I am. That's for sure. Uh, my fighting weight is 105. I have a long. What? Yeah. What? How tall are you, Tom? You're tall too. Honestly, you're up that way too, right? 6'2", 6'3", something like that. I'm guessing. I don't know. I'm horrible at. You're either taller or you're shorter than me. I don't know heights. John's 5'8". Okay. Yeah. So you're about the same size as Alex. But what did Alex say he was? He said he was. 5'8", 72 kilos, and you were at. Did I miss you again? 94. So wow, quite a bit of difference, Alex. But Alex looks like uh, he's in good health. I could tell. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly,
if I
Alex.
want to fight with
Exactly.
Alex, I'll just lean on him.
You know what, Alex? If you guys haven't watched his deal on, I don't know, he might have got a lot of slack and stuff. I'm sure. I don't know, maybe not. He did a deal on Sabai Sabai here in Thailand, and let me be the first one to tell you he's right on point. If you get a chance, go and watch it. Um, Me, I'll walk away from it. You're gonna have to back me into a corner now here in my later years or whatever. But let me tell you, there's always someone bigger and badder or smaller and badder than you. I don't care how bad you think you are and how good you are. There's always someone that will kick the living crap out of you. And I remember my dad, and he was a very good boxer. And he said the worst that he got beat up was by a Asian man that had one leg, and the guy proceeded to beat him up pretty good. I think he was in the service, but and he was a bad man. That my old man, my stepdad. But Alex gave great advice. It's like a guy comes up and says, hey, you're sitting in my chair. Your chair? I didn't know that. Here you go. You know, and that's the attitude that you got to have if you want to stay in Thailand too. I had a bad temper when I was younger. My whole life has been don't take crap from anybody, no matter what, and I've changed that way. And a lot of people that watch this channel know that I've changed. But I mean, I would have to be backed into a corner. I would have to tell somebody, I don't want to do nothing. I'm just going to walk away. Please leave me alone. They'd have to come at me three times before I would go ahead and facilitate trying to hurt them. But otherwise, he's got the right idea. There's no reason for it. And I don't think I've been here 4 years. I haven't even gotten close to a confrontation. I don't walk up and down walking streets at midnight, 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. And I think in that particular instance, it might be more of a probably another Farang, another foreigner of some kind. The Thai people, yeah, they are. I've been around a few of them that are intoxicated, but I don't know if it's my size or the way I look. They pretty much they don't engage with me. They'll just go to somebody else and do it. But I've only seen that like once or twice. And most of during the daytime, when I see the Thai gentlemen that are messed up, they're just having a good time. they don't really want to hurt anybody. They just want to drink their alcohol and have a good time. That's their life. But Alex was right on point. If you guys get a chance, watch his video. It makes perfect sense in everything that he said. Okay, I'm done with that ramble. Let's go on to another one. We still talking about weights? Okay, good. I think I'm caught up. Jiu-Jitsu passport. Thinking about starting training next year. Would love to do it in Thailand. A lot of places to do it, and Alex would probably be the one to talk to about that. I never was into jiu-jitsu. It kind of intrigues me. Is it more? Am I in the right frame of mind that jiu-jitsu is basically using the power of somebody else by moving them around, or am I wrong? I think that's what jiu-jitsu is, but I was always intrigued by it. But I'll have to check into it. But I believe so, by using somebody's own momentums and how they move to move them another direction. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm sure Alex will correct me if I am. But let's see, John saying, didn't anyone at 45 just feel like they no longer cared? Hit me like a brick on my 45th. I don't know, man. I was busy with work. All I wanted to do was get to my retirement age back then, and I'm different than people like Jai, for instance, and Bobby even. Bobby went way longer than he needed to retire. I wanted to retire at the earliest possible moment that I could do it with total, no worries financially. But what you're saying is 45 no longer care about what, yourself, or maybe I'm reading that wrong. The media do it. 50 was big for me, my 50th birthday. But then I retired right after that too, so I was. And I don't want to say, if you're talking about your physical appearance and your health and all that, is that what you're talking about, John? Let me make sure I got it right, because sometimes I don't get everything right. I'm reading Jake Steele. It was. I mean, well, just to be a little bit, the people that I was around, the lifestyle that I was leading, any kind of sign of weakness was monopolized. Okay, so even if you had surgery on one of your arms, I mean, that was a weakness. You had to be real careful at that point if you didn't have your full deals. But you never took any kind of crap from anybody, no matter 6'5", 400 pound, whatever, didn't make a difference. But like I said, now is a different time, and there's no reason for it. Why? To get up because the guy, take the freaking chair. Who cares? I'm here. I'm retired. I'm having a good time. He has a good outlook on life. Alex does. Like some guys. Oh, at 45. So I don't know. My life changed when I moved from Southern California, and I guess I was probably about 45 when I left and went up to Central California, and we spent about 20 years there. And I think I'm trying to think of the exact. I think I retired when I was 50. God, I have to go back and look at. I forget now. I'm horrible. I think I was 50, maybe 51. But yeah, my wife told me that I just wasn't a good person. She said because I don't care what people think about me. What do I give a shit what people think about me? And well, you should care. And anyway, she changed my life for the better, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and and it was scary to, like he had to worry about, holy crap, not only do I have to have surgery, I've got to take care of myself and make sure I don't get eaten while I'm recovering. It was a weird life, but made it through that, and I'm glad I'm at the point that I'm at now, and I'm perfectly happy with telling somebody I don't want nothing to do with anything. Take your chair, take your whatever, and leave me alone. Like I said, at a certain point, if you back the badger into a corner, the badger's gonna attack. But I would give him every possible chance in the world to walk away and leave me alone. I may be old, but I've got a little bit left in the tank and a little bit of know-how. But like Alec was saying, it doesn't matter how bad you think you are, and especially and I grew around the same thing. We, there was brotherhood. If you went after one of the brothers, you got all the brothers, and that's the way I think it is. I know it was that way in Costa Rica, and I believe it's the same way here in Thailand. You hurt a Thai person, and besides the fact you're probably going to get, kicked out of the country, they're going to come at you with 10, 15, 20, 30 of them, whatever they need. And I don't fault them for that, You got to do what you got to do. I did it for a long time. Let's see. In Asia, I was beaten up by bullies. That's how I got into martial arts. Yeah, that's a good reason to. I'm not big on bullies, man. One of my least favorite people. Is Mitch here? Oh, he is. I was backed into a corner. But I'm ugly too. How you doing, Mitch? You guys are, where are you guys at? You got to be on the road already, or to someplace in Koh Chang. What did I miss? Give me 3 steps. It is. It's just, I don't know. I'm retired. I don't want any crap anymore. I want to enjoy myself. I have a good time on YouTube. I have a good time with the people that I've met through YouTube. My life is going pretty damn good. I got no gigantic complaints except my physical body sucks. I need to do something about my health. But otherwise, not. I don't have time for any kind, like Chuck said, no time to be sad, no time for bullshit, and I don't know. Let's see what John's saying. In my Navy days, I worked out every day to be fit and to make sure I was ready to move on. Yeah, for sure. And when I was younger, I stayed fit mainly for football, sports activities, stuff like that. And then slowly but surely, as I got away from that, I was always on the heavier side, 200 pounds, pretty much my whole life. And then now it's kind of got out of hand. After my wife passed away in 2018, I wasn't no skinny man by any means, but I probably put on 30, 40 pounds in that first 8 months that I was in Kamala, just kind of doing nothing, being depressed. Depression doesn't help your weight either. Taking it. Okay, Tom, take it easy. You got it. Did you do? I haven't watched your video. You did put out a video on the one you told me you were going to put out, and then did you put out one of you taking her in the electric thing you bought or not? Did I just miss it? If not, let me know. I want to watch it. Let's see what Mitch give us a update here. We had breakfast and we're switching gears. The ladies appear to need some pampering at the spas, and I might be hitting the pool or taking a canoe to an island. I like the canoe idea. Cool. How is Chuck's mom liking Koh Chang? She like it there? I mean, what's not to like? I just can't see her not liking Thailand. I can't see it. Yeah, I think so. Brock got trimmed up by somebody. But anyway, yeah, so I don't know. Life's too short. Live life to the max. there's no reason to get in any kind of an argument or discussion that turns violent with anybody in today's, at least me at this age. Now, I'd be totally different if you got a hold of me, 25, 30 years ago. That was a totally different person, different era, different everything. But I thank God my life has changed for the better as far as I'm concerned. You just don't need it. Besides the fact, I mean, what happens if I could not handle getting something like that and getting kicked out of Thailand and having to leave my wife and my Thai family. Now I got to figure out how to get back, how to get her here. She's not going to leave. It would be a total freaking nightmare for me to do that. Total. The condo, that's right. And including Fring Golf Buddies coming. Cool. That's a good price. 1.1, wow. Let's see, Mitch is saying looks like about a 20-minute directly across to the island. Probably about 4-hour tour depending on how long we were on the beach. Totally quiet there. Now this is someone that's they're gonna paddle you or motorize you there. You're not gonna actually paddle your ass there, are you? Please tell me no. But because a 4-hour ride to someplace seems like an awful long ride. Let's see. Give Chuck a hug for me, mate. Tell him I'll be down and going to do the right thing. Yeah, hopefully he was gonna do. He didn't end up doing it. He was gonna do a meetup in John Tiem area, and I was gonna go back before I knew my children were coming here. Then that went out the window. I want to and I want to spend time with my family when they're out of school and stuff like that. Like I was going to go back to the States in October and then found out that the kids have the whole month of October off, so we're going to hang out here. I am going to do probably tomorrow night I'll be filming a camping video from across the street and hopefully have that out first part of next week. And I want everybody, since there's like 33 people here, even if you're just watching, whatever the case may be, when I put out that camping video, I want you guys to give me a brutally honest yay or nay. That sucks, we'll never watch. And that doesn't mean that I won't make them, because if I enjoy it, I'll probably still make them. But I want to know, if you don't mind, take the 2 seconds to comment on that video saying, yeah, great, I'm waiting for the next one, or that was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Please delete it from your YouTube library. Or whatever the case may be. You get my drift. We paddle ourselves, just canoes and us. Okay, let me talk you out of that right away. This isn't something you should be doing. Hire somebody to paddle you, or hire another boat to take you to the island. Let's see. Oh, the land is only 2 clicks away, roughly. Oh, I thought you said 4 hours. No, okay. All right, then I would say okay. Otherwise, I would talk you out of it. But you imagine being 70 and moving overseas for the first time, a big adjustment. Chuck is really making his mom comfortable and at ease. Hats off to Chuck. Yeah, big ups for Chuck. It's got to be a tough deal. I think it's the best thing that could happen if she does like it here, because then she'll be here, close to him. But I just don't think. I know absolutely nothing about the lady except from what I've seen in Chuck's videos, and she just seems like she's pretty much on the easygoing side, and she's going to roll with the punches. And if she does, I don't think she could go wrong coming to Thailand. The hardest thing, somebody was saying, when I talked to, it was Jim of Jim and Meow, Jam, that he was saying that, I said, yeah, what was the deal? Somebody didn't want to come or was apprehensive about coming and stuff like that. And he said it was him a little bit. He has a lot of friends that are there because he worked at Disney, which I didn't know, for 30 years. So obviously he's got friends in that area. And I guess Meow must have too. But you got to, you get past that and you talk to him on face-to-face on FaceTime or whatever, or you go back. But, and if she wanted to go back, I'm sure it wouldn't be that big of a deal, to go back occasionally like Chuck does. Maybe once a year, twice a year. But I just don't see. I'd be curious. I'm curious to see if there's something that she just, oh, this is the most horrible place I've ever seen in my life. I can't stay here another second. Please buy me the next ticket home. I would like to see. Hey, Jay East, how you doing? I'm quite comfortable in a canoe or kayak. I've owned both. I would be quite comfortable in a canoe with you also if you were doing 95% of the paddling, Mitch. So keep that in mind. Or as I saw Alex do with Miley, she did all the paddling on the board, and him and the dog rode. That I could do also. Chuck Mann said she wants to stay in a place that's boring with nothing to do. I suggested her. Yeah, she can come and hang with me anytime she wants. I I just cannot see her, doing that. Ah, there's my wife. Hello, my dear. Hello, sorry friend. Hey, no worries, Joe. Always. Mr. Mitch, I need to make another video soon. I will let you know. Maybe you can join us so that we can take your first lesson. Yeah, that would. I'd watch that. Everybody's saying hi to my wife. Thank you very much, guys. But I don't know. It'd probably be good for me to paddle. But you didn't say. I thought you said it was 4 hours away. That's not 2 clicks. So you were just bull crapping.
No, he's
Lying.
going to stay there for 4 hours.
Oh, okay. I read it wrong. Is that what I saying?
Yeah, 20 minutes
Okay.
over, 4 hours. Stay there for 4 hours, 20 minutes back.
Yeah. Mitch has offered me 200 Thai baht to paddle his canoe, but I told him I'm not into that. Yeah, I could see it. He's probably pretty good. He has been doing it a while. I need to do more crap like that. Actually, it's James and actually Tony that have gotten me semi motivated to where, like, I went on that trip. Now I got the new watch. Can you see it? Yeah. That is the God, what is it? It's the T-Rex Pro. I forget the name of the other thing. It's awesome, but it does the steps and all that kind of crap. So James has motivated me a little bit. So has a couple other people, and it's time to get out and actually do something. Even though I'm not that good a vlogger, I'm going to get out and vlog more. Put you people through some torture of having to actually watch me forget to film shit. It excites me. Let's see.
Are
Hi,
you hearing that buzzing noise, Dave?
That's him putting rebar into the sidewalls to pour the concrete slab out there.
Okay, that's that.
This microphone, it picks up everything. I like the microphone. I like the way it sounds. But for what did I say, under $15? But it does. It picks up everything. And Jay's talking to Tom. Mitch, you should have. Yeah, it is a rotor hammer. You should have offered more than 200 baht. I'm sure James would have done it for 2,000. You got to go a little bit high, and offer him a nice 5-star hotel to stay in and food. Of course, now he might not want a lot of food. And give him some vegetables and some fruit. See, that's what I should be eating more too. Eating more fruits and vegetables. I should let my wife feed me and only eat what she gives me, and I'd probably be fine. Tommy Boy in a canoe with David Spade. Yeah, that would be awesome, right? Look like John Candy. Oh,
Maybe Mitch can get Miley to paddle him over to the island. She's pretty good
yeah,
at
that's
paddling.
true. Hi, Dave. Peter Miller, Sydney. Make sure the car cover is anchored down with lots of weight. Concrete floor and posts. Yeah, no, it's not going anywhere. Thank God. But thank you. And look at Mitch's here, traveling abroad.
Oh, let me adjust this here.
Yeah, I think you
Virtual
should have went
background.
2,000 baht. 200 baht
Oh,
is nothing.
green screen.
Where's James? Did he come back in? Would you do it for 2,000, James? If he got a big enough canoe, couldn't he take Fa with him and have Fa do it for both of you? Paddle you to the island?
Oh wow,
Or a
tubing
three-man?
sounds really good. Tubing in the
You'll
river
be
sounds
able
good, Douglas.
to afford the food.
Do they do that a lot here? Tubing? I mean, that's big in the States,
Yeah,
in
I see it.
California.
I see
Anyway.
it quite a bit.
Do you?
Uh huh.
I don't know. Do they have alligators and shit here? I don't know if I want to. I don't know
Yeah,
if I
that
want
haircut
to.
and beard looks really good, Brock.
Yeah, I
Looks
just got the
comfortable.
clippers. I just
How
got
does
the
mine
clippers
look?
out the other day.
I trimmed mine up. Mine look okay?
I'm not sure. Chiang Rai, Douglas. I'm not sure. We were talking about Chiang Rai this morning at breakfast.
I've never
There's a
been there.
little.
Have you been there? Oh, you've been there.
Yeah, I've
Dow's
been there.
family, right? Yeah.
Yeah. James, Fa, Chuck Page, and I and Dow went there once, and
My
I
wife's
was
talking about
happy
that, the
to
agricultural
happy to
fair.
get back in the car, baby. No, just kidding.
I'm gonna go over there and look for marijuana.
Yes, they
for
sure
us.
do, Aussie and Asia. They
Ganja.
have wild tigers still. That Carl's Thailand did a video one from years ago, but they're still out there.
You're my son, according to Alex, Brock.
Yeah, I'm going to get
The
you,
island,
Alex.
I don't know the name of it. I'd have to map it, but it's about 2 kilometers directly off the beach where we're at, and I don't know the name of the beach where we're at. I was told just a little bit ago, but I already forgot the name.
Now, who's going? Are you just you and Chuck going, or you're
Yeah,
saying
it looks
they're
like
gonna
just
go?
Chuck and I will
Oh, cool.
walk down the beach,
Oh.
rent the canoes. We'll go. I don't know. We might rent one. I don't know.
Are you gonna race Chuck? Do you think?
No,
To
if,
the
if we were in one,
island,
it'd
or-
be pretty hard to race each other, Dave.
Oh, you're what? You're gonna be
If
in
we were in
one?
this, if
In the
we went
same
with
boat.
one, it'd be pretty tough to race each other.
Oh well,
We
I
could
would
face
go
each
with
other in
Chuck
paddle
if
though and
it-
see who
if we were both
and see
going
who
together,
quits
'cause
first.
as long as somebody other than me was paddling,
But we
I'd
may
be
just
right
chill
there.
at the pool. You know, it's so laid back. It's like, you know,
Yeah.
Dow and I went into town after we had dinner and everybody settled in. Dow and I came back to the room and freshened up and went on to the town. You know, because there's places open at night now, late.
Yeah, well, when we were in Koh Chang, there wasn't. When were we there?
Sit in
4
front,
months ago,
exactly.
something like that. 4 months ago with the family. The nightlife, there wasn't really anything happening there, but we weren't there for that. I've got it. That, like I told you, that Serenity again. I think in October for a week. We're gonna go back there, the whole family again.
Hmm.
It'll be fun. It'll be a good time. I'm looking forward to the kids coming back now. Yeah, she wants to plant grapes big time, which I'm all for. I've seen
Grapes are
some
great.
actually some. I've seen some pretty nice looking grapes grown here. What she wants to do with that little bit on each side, we have the, what is it, 2 meters? She wants to put a rounded arbor all the way across there and grow grapes over the top of it, which is a good idea because it doesn't take up any room. See what James saying here. Check and Mitch, romantic connect. Yeah, who's gonna film that?
Another
Both
one of them botanic opportunities.
Yeah.
But she has the right idea because that would be the best way. Grow them in a vine over the top. That would be good.
Rose petals. Jeez, you guys are brutal.
They won't be going now. They're going to go straight to the pool.
Yeah.
They won't go to the island.
Definitely
but
go to the pool now. That's out.
Do you guys definitely, or do you have any kind of idea? 3, 4, 6 days, 12 days, or is it up in the air?
Up in the air.
Cool. Like I said, I still don't know exactly what, but we'll see what's happening. If you guys are going to be there, I don't want to ride all the way over to Koh Chang for 15 minutes before you hit the road. But if you are going to be there, I might think about it. Coming for a day even would be all right. I just want to ride that. My wife's over there listening to me. Probably going to pop
If James
on here.
came
Don't
on the
ride
panel, he could show you a picture of a bromance I had with Mike on a trip when we were on the
Yeah.
islands. Yeah. Like the Titanic, Brotanic. We did the photo op in front of the boat.
Oh, I saw that.
I was thinking of Mike too last night because I had mojitos.
Mojitos.
Holy smokes. I had a margarita first and I was like, that's not cutting it. And Paige says, try the mojito. Mango pineapple mojito. What a combination.
What did you guys eat last night?
We actually ate at the resort, which was
Oh.
phenomenal. Lots of great pictures, great prices, and really good food.
Cool.
They didn't have
That is
tartar
good, huh?
sauce for Chuck's mom's fish, and they made it.
Yeah, cool.
We no have. And then she went in the back, and then boom, they made it. Quite good.
She's having a good time so far?
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Oh, okay. Thank you, sir. Let me pull this up. Talk about organized. My word.
Did Jane
I tell you
send
what,
it
I
to
wish
you?
I could. Yeah.
They're at Kochang.
My God, that is just
Kochang.
like, oh my God, that's just terrible. Holy smokes! How do I make it?
Paul.
How do I?
That was for you, Paul. They're in
Trying to
Kochang.
expand it here.
If you guys haven't had a chance to go there, I would definitely. I'm not a seasoned traveler by any means, but I've been a few places, and Chuck was really the one that I watched that I said, I'm going to go there and check it out, and I can't get enough of it. Neither can the family. And that Serenity that we stay at, we really like because we can all stay in one building there. I'm sure there's other places there. Getting
Sometimes
back
I
in
wish I would
September.
keep my mouth shut.
Look forward
Now
to
I'm
meeting
gonna
you
have
this
to
time,
show
Jace.
this.
What happened?
I said sometimes I should just keep my mouth shut because I dig my own hole, you know. Anyway, I've got a picture now. I'm going to share in a minute.
Okay. It's about. I'm gonna say how far of a drive was it from Pattaya to Kochang, to the ferry?
You know, about 3.5,
4 hours?
3 hours 40
Yeah.
minutes, something like that.
So it's about 5 hours probably from Bangkok, maybe a
I
little
can't
more, a
get this
little
thing.
less. It's not real far. It's a
There we
great
go.
great
Oh my
island.
God, that's
Now
ugly.
there's Sea Kochang, which is right in front of Bangkok in the water there. I've never been there, but Sea Kochang is supposed to be kind of a neat little island
Koh
too.
Si Chang,
But
yeah.
Kochang Island or Koh Si Chang, is that what it was? Koh Si Chang, or is that the name of the small island in Bangkok?
Yeah, I think the smaller one, yeah, is
Koh
close. I
Si Chang.
think, yeah.
Yeah, but Kochang is definitely worth going to see. That's for sure.
There's a Brotanic for you. That looks a lot worse. My memory was better than that. My God. Look at them love handles. My God. Okay, there you go.
But you were free at that point. You were free.
No,
and,
Dow was laughing at me. She was there.
that is good.
Oh, we had fun. That
That's
was
what it's all about, man. Yeah,
such a blast.
Torat. Yes, very close, right? That's where I stayed. The first time I went there, we stayed. We drove from Surin to Torat, and then got up in the morning, drove the 15 minutes to the ferry, and got on and went over. But yeah,
It was
exactly,
good.
Paul.
There was James and Fa, Chuck and Paige, Charles and Keisha, Vince and Gail, Mike and Nicole.
10.
10 of us at that point traveling together.
Jace
it
wants
was
to
a
know
lot
if he
of
can
fun.
order. Jace wants to know if he can order the T-shirt. You're gonna have T-shirts made. James might make them.
Yeah, sure. You just basically you order a whatever color T-shirt you want and a Sharpie, and then you put Mr. Mitch on it, and there you go. I don't know.
Yeah,
I get
you're exactly
a lot of
right,
folks have
John.
asked, about
Exactly
shirts
right.
and stuff. I don't know.
Lucas
James has
did
a good
video
place he
on
goes
Cozy
to. I might
Channel.
try it.
Didn't look- You know who went there? That
Oh, yeah.
I didn't see Lucas's.
Grab asses,
but
right?
Mike's from Live My Ass Off went there 2 or 3 times. It just looked like a nice, quiet little place. But it was during the stuff. There wasn't very many people there. But it's not a big attraction type thing. It's more, go try to find some secluded areas with your little scooter, small. But I didn't know. I didn't see Lucas's. I should watch it. Do it, Mitch. You can do a website like Bonfire and not worry about anything. Yeah, I know a lot of these guys that do the T-shirts. Don't they just order them straight from somebody else and they send them out and everything? You don't have to do nothing, right? I got to order. Does James? I got to get a Chocolate Man T-shirt. I don't have one of those. I don't have a Mr. Mitch, I'm just a moderator T-shirt either.
Yeah, true.
Who do I have to get that from?
That's funny.
From Andy?
No, that's in the public domain.
Scott
So is
saying,
peace
"Hey,
and
Scott,
love.
how you doing?" Oh, dang notification on YouTube. Yeah, I don't know, man. I used to have problems with that a long time ago too. Try unsubscribing and resubscribing.
Yeah,
and
I've sent
ringing
that
the
link
bell.
so many times, Robert, and I don't. James knows the place. The T-shirt place that James referenced.
That James
That's
uses?
the one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, what's the name of it? Something World or something. It's on Soy Bucao. But they do all kinds of stuff. Not just
Oh,
shirts
no time
and
to be sad.
stuff,
I
but
gotta get
shorts
No Time to Be
and
Sad,
polos
too.
and beer thingies.
Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what that is on the notification thing. Like I said, try that. Try to unsubscribe, resubscribe, and hit the bell. YouTube is just weird sometimes.
Yeah. I'm eating some patia pineapple right now that I had.
You are?
Yeah, so I didn't want to just
So
leave
God,
it
I
in the
don't know
fridge.
what I'm gonna have today. I don't think I'm gonna try to eat better.
There you go. Thank you, James.
T-shirt warehouse.
Now about
That's-
shipping and all that stuff,
Let me
I
know
have
if it
no
works.
idea. I have
Now,
no
is that
idea.
the place that they just make them up and they do all the work? You just like route them through your
I don't know
website
about the
and
shipping part.
they do-
I have
No,
no
that's
idea
a,
about
that's, that's a different deal altogether, Dave.
This is just to have somebody
yeah, like
make the
Teespring
t-shirts
or whatever.
for you?
That's.
Yeah.
I don't think.
I think
that-
this is more for local kind of stuff.
Yeah,
I might get
Teespring,
some
I
that
think,
made for Mitch.
thinking
You
of.
know, maybe I'll get the
Awesome.
one there. The
That's
Titanic.
awesome, Robert. Yeah, we went there. It said open 7 days a week, but we went there on a Sunday morning and they were closed. And so Robert went back later that week. Yeah. But there's a whole bunch of outfits that do it. I want to go in and
Okay.
just buy
That's
some
the one
shirts
that Alex
because they'll
is-
fit me.
Alex
And they're
is saying that,
lightweight,
'cause
wicking.
I heard
you
a
know?
lot about them places. That they're actually some of them are pretty good. So
That's all I
I'm
want.
sure Alex has got a good one. And you don't have to do basically anything except put it on your website or in a link or something, right? But not that I'll probably do that, but unless I get one, one for Mitch or something. But I'll just have them made. You waving?
Yeah. Chuck's mom and Chuck just walked by, fixing to go to the spa. Yeah, that rotor
You're not
hammer
going-
reminds me too much of work, Dave.
Yeah, I know, doesn't it? In the
I actually
background?
thought it was here when I was hearing it. I thought, oh, they're doing some work.
Like I said, this microphone picks up everything.
It wouldn't surprise me, Jay. It would not surprise me.
What's that?
Autograph with a shirt.
I want the shirt autographed.
I'm just a moderator. I mean, I'm just someone that doesn't sleep and wastes too much time. on
I
the
was going to
internet.
have one made for him that said, "The only place in Thailand I haven't been to is Surin." But
Yeah,
he-
I
he-
hit them
he
all,
won't
but
sign those.
Surin. maybe
I've been
it's not
every
even on my
place.
bucket list.
I don't even think Patty Doyle came to Surin when he went to every place in Thailand. I really enjoying his Vietnam deal. I'm liking what I'm seeing there. I'm itching to go. You're still going to go, right? You still want to go there, Mitch?
To Surin? Or
Vietnam.
Vietnam, yes,
Yeah.
of course.
His I don't know if you've caught any of his Patty Doyle's videos, but the first couple of them were the I don't know cinematography or whatever was excellent.
Alex just said, talking about the design in them on their websites and stuff. They make it real. It's real user friendly. You can design your own, upload it, whatever. they'll send you a proof.
Yeah, if I tried to do
Oh,
them for
maybe
my
change
channel,
that.
I'd have to actually pay people to buy them. So you can buy this one. I'll give you $10 for every one you buy. They're free. I couldn't give them away.
Yeah.
But like that, Alex is going to have a big channel. James has a good sized channel. Chuck, I don't think he pushes it too much, but I think he has T-shirts and stuff, right? Because I seen no time to be sad.
Yeah, I
shirts.
did the same thing, James. Don't tell him.
What's that?
We cycled right through there when you were up in Udon. James went to Surin,
exactly.
and I
Came right after. We waved, passing each other.
We
Mum's
stopped
the
to see
word.
your
Mum's the
wife.
word.
Yeah, we told your wife, please don't tell him we were here. I really had a good time there. It was nice. First time I'd been there. I didn't get to see too much of Udon, but it's actually pretty big. And I know Chuck speaks highly of it. That's where he likes to go and do his major shopping. He likes shopping and getting his Farang food in one of the places. I think Villa Market, but I could be wrong. But we did go to we went to Sizzler, if you've
Yeah, Scott,
seen the
that's
video.
true.
And the Sizzler was
No,
pretty
there's
good.
a
I
whole
was really
bunch I don't have,
surprised.
but
The
a lot
hamburger
of
was really good. I was surprised.
speaking of udon, I think I have a crystal ball, right? But I think that might be a fit for Chuck's mom. 'Cause
Udon?
it's got, yeah, they haven't, obviously she hadn't been there yet,
All right.
but for all the, the Western stuff and
Yeah, being able to
ease
have
of all that
access
kind of
to
stuff,
it.
and then
Yeah.
the other people that live there that Chuck knows and stuff, that might be the one.
Scott says, I'm just a moderator for nearly every YouTuber in Thailand.
I look at that and I go, gosh, if I'd have put that effort into uni or something, I'd be a doctor.
Yeah, you're probably right. I mean, it probably would, because like James was
Yeah, and
saying,
it's
I
not
think
too
he's
far
saying
from Chuck,
on the,
exactly.
I think he was
Exactly.
saying, yeah, that's true. But like James was saying, even in the live stream, what is the biggest thing that you miss is like food. So if he could take that out of the equation, and she could get, a lot of that American stuff there, the Fruit Loops and the, whatever she wants, have at least access to it, probably would be a good choice.
Yeah.
Where
Well,
is he
larger
going?
cities, like
Yeah.
Udon or Pattaya or Hua Hin, that kind of thing.
I don't know
Probably
what they
Chiang
have
Mai
in
too
Ubon.
have all like bolt and grab and all that kind of stuff for ease of getting around. So
Yeah.
any of those, I would think, would be a. I don't. You should check out Joe's channel, Jay. There's some updates on there on that.
He's
entire
what?
situation
Oh,
on
No,
Joe.
Yeah,
if
he
he's
said he
selling or not.
wasn't selling. He wasn't selling his house. He's not selling, according to what his one video said. I don't know, man. They give me double what I put into it. I think I'd have a hard time not selling it. Like I said, you got to understand Thai women too. But he's saying no, she's not like that.
Really?
my wife
Which-
wants to keep
in
hold
in
of
Udon,
everything.
Robert Lomax Villa has Cuban cigars at that one, or the. Just a message from Big Shot Trow. There we go. Yeah, good for you. Yeah. There we
Good.
go.
Hope he
Go
stays.
Pakistan, asshole.
Hope he stays in
Sorry, Dave.
the Philippines. Be a good place for him. No, I get no. Like I said, that isn't a. To me, that isn't a horrible message. I mean, like I said, I don't. Doesn't bother me. But yeah, she should. I think you're absolutely right, though. I think you hit the nail on the head. If she had a little bit access to being able
James
to
is
Jones for food and
She
be able
really
to get
loved
it. Like, oh God, I wish I could get some Fritos, and
Good
boom,
link,
she could
Brock.
go
Thank
right down
you.
and get it. Be good, I think. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, if you, I thought maybe he was going to sell it. To me,
Pattaya in Bangkok.
I look at that place that he's
Cool.
gotten there,
Thanks, Robert.
and I haven't really seen a bunch of video on the little 1-bedroom place that he bought over there where the builder has the deal. I forget the name of that. What is it called? Dream Village, whatever, wherever Joe's other place is. And they're building that big place right next to him that he just did one of the latest videos on, a villa there. You know, if I could sell the one he's got in Pachuap and double my money and build there on, you know, and it's within realm, you know, what the hell? I'd get rid of the 1-bedroom I'm in, sell that, and then, you know, put everything into the villa. You're right in front of the water. I don't know. Joe knows what he's doing, what he wants to do, but it would probably be something I would think about doing. My wife might say, no, if you want to buy another piece of land, I'm keeping this place. So I'd have to buy a whole nother place. But I don't think he's going to. They did, and we did here too. I mean, we designed it. We were here. It took a year to build. It was blood, sweat, and tears. But I don't know. Property and houses aren't.
Yeah, Rocky
that
Point.
much of a big- Rocky
I've
Point.
stayed
is
there
that
a
what it
couple
was?
times.
Yeah, it looked nice. You know, I don't know. Like I said, where Joe built I like that area. Like I said, if I knew what I knew now, and I wasn't married, and I hadn't met her, or if I did meet somebody that could travel and wasn't working, and all that stuff lined up, I probably would have been over that way, either Rayong area in there, or probably over in Pachuap. I like it
Yeah,
over there.
first time I was there with the group, it was pretty windy, if I recall.
In
And the
Pachuap?
next time I came, it was quite calm, very hot. But
Oh, that's
I
what,
get why they get the name Rocky Point. You know, it's Rocky Point.
yeah. I didn't like what I saw on the beach. That's for sure. But I don't know. Like you were saying, that the freaking lot that they're built on, I don't know. That could be 12 million
Very
baht
nice, John.
just for the lot. You know, I don't know. On 150 feet from the beach, on a 38th floor, it's heaven here. 1 bedroom, very happy. That's good to hear.
I was at CETAS when I first got to Pattaya. First condo I rented, and it was on 48th floor building. I was on the 47th floor. Had a beautiful corner unit. In fact, Kevin, 30 in the wake up, he and I were in the
Yeah,
same
you guys
building
were both in the
together,
same
yeah.
building, right? At
Yeah,
one time?
and
That was a nice
lovely building, and just
Yeah.
boom, right there. Walk out to Jomtien Beach. In fact, a few people did some live streams out in front of it, you know, pointing out that I
Yeah.
lived there.
Yeah, yeah.
It was
Yeah, it
nice
was
of them to
that
promote
popular, wasn't it?
promote the building.
Well, they're just promoting you, pal.
In the
They just love
elevator,
you.
when we got here, or when I got here, it was like there wasn't a lot of people still, so there was zero wait for the elevator. It was rocket ship fast. It was nice.
Have
See
her
you,
come
Bobby.
on, Bobby. Tell her something. We need to talk to her about moving to Thailand. Just kidding. Tell her we said hello and hope everybody's well and hope to see you soon. Take
See
it
you
easy,
later,
Bobby.
Bobby.
It's got to be tough, man. Especially I feel for Bobby a little bit too because of all the stuff that's transpired in his life in the past 2 or 3 months, and
Yeah.
he'll be here. He'll be here. I bet you in November. I'm hoping anyway. Okay, look at.
He's coming for Mitch's wedding, isn't he?
I think so. He should.
Oh, am I getting
Now-
married?
You know what else
Oh,
this
thanks.
watch tells me? This watch tells me
That
To-
Mitch is getting married?
if I'm sitting there, it tells me get up and move. If I'm
Yep.
sitting in one place too long, I really like this watch. They had the what's called the T-Rex, which is the original one. Then last year the T-Rex Pro came out, and now there's a T-Rex 2 that has even more options. But this one
T-Rex.
had more than enough for me. Even now they said it was like $180 in the States. The new one's like $280, and the very first one that came on is like $60 or something. I paid $90 for this one on, or a little bit more, 3,500 baht on Lazada, and I really like it. I only got it. It came while I was in Udon, and I really like it. T-Rex Pro. If you look it up, it gives you all your steps. It has night, the way you sleep and breathe, tracking, O2 sensor. It's got everything.
Thinking.
Heart rate, everything.
pulling up my calendar here.
100 and something activities. It has swimming, basketball, baseball, weightlifting, 100 of those. They're going running.
So you
whatever.
don't need to exercise, Dave. You just turn your watch on and
I
let it
need
go.
I need to walk is what I need to do. I just need to get out and walk. And I need to do it every morning when I get up. And I got to make myself do it.
Yeah,
And like
my
I said,
watch out. 10
James
minutes
is a big inspiration, and Tony Bad Badger is inspirational as far as that goes too. Hey, why you tripping? How you doing? Yeah. So anyway, I like it, and I like the color too. My wife didn't like the color. It's like a sand color, and then they have a blue color and a black. And I think every watch I got's black. I think I'm going to try this color. I like it. She doesn't like it. Does it have bowling? I think it does. I think it has bowling, badminton, volleyball, everything you could possibly, even like ocean swimming versus pool swimming versus, it's weird. Way too many for me, just to get
Scuba
around.
diving?
But what I like is if it senses that you're doing, you're swimming, it'll automatically track it. You don't have to set it up. And when you get done, if it goes dormant for a while, it puts all that information, and you can get the whole readout on how many calories you burned, how much, everything. It gives you everything. I'm surprised for $92 or whatever the hell it works out to. Seems like and it tells me what time it is. Oh, it just said, get up and walk around. Get up and walk around.
Yeah,
So-
use a gimbal.
That's
When
the
my butt
mother-in-law.
gets numb, that means it's time for me to get up and move.
Yeah, it just told me. Get up. There it is. Get up and walk
Tip
around.
Plaza. Thanks, Robert.
Does yours tell you that, or James, or you don't sit long enough for it to tell you that? I shoot all my stuff with my GoPro. I don't need a gimbal. I've got 3 of them.
Yeah, if you're
but I
humping
don't,
around, though, if you're walking,
you could
man
be running.
alive.
I'm telling you what. I've had this thing, that 9 on the front of that Forza on a stick this long, doing this, and I'm looking at it going, everything that I'm filming is just going to be all crap, and I get back and put it on the editor, and you can't tell I was moving.
could
And
you
you could barely see it. It was
test
jumping
that walking
around.
down to the end of the driveway? And
What's
show us
that?
the video. See if it stabilizes you walking down the driveway. Could you see that? Because I know when I use my phone and I'm like this, it's like, my God, that's
Let's
terrible.
see. Yeah, I could. Let me see. I think I can. I think I have that one. Where is it? Walking. That's a new project. I just thought I'd do a little quick video this way. So they're almost done. I got to put in some more, couple supports, but it ought to work fine. Truck is right there. Toby, this is the roof. So I had
So
never
I kind
had no
of 12
problem.
steps there. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I've never had a problem with it. And I have that little one. Now, right now, I'm at, just to let you know, I'm at 157 steps. I'm trying to do 200 every day just to get going. And that was because I went to the bathroom 6 times during the night. So there's 10
Just
steps either
ignore
way.
it, Joe. Yeah. Nah,
What
shut
happened?
up. I don't need to walk. Click. Mute.
Yeah, exactly. I'm surprised. I need that kind of crap, man. I don't have anybody here. It's a lot easier too for me to get.
Do you want me
that's
to
what
call
I'm-
you every
I'm
morning
being
when I'm on my
yeah,
walk?
Yeah, call me.
Time to go.
Because
Time to go.
I'm telling you, that's why. I don't know. I should be more motivated myself. Shouldn't need anybody to do it, but it makes life a little bit easier. Makes it easier for me. 6,000. I get 6,000
fixing the
a
rain,
day
huh?
at work alone. Yeah,
I got a short
steps
clip.
is-
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yesterday on the
Dave?
way here, I got a clip from a friend of ours in Jomtien, and the storm was coming in. Man, it looked pretty cool, actually. Really looked like it was going to be a good storm.
God, I kind of missed that what Robert just said there too. Are they real Cubans, or you know how to tell? Um, I I
Now,
kind
how do
of
you tell?
I've been jonesing for cigarettes lately. Let me tell you. So, but I get through it. I know that I'm
I
not
don't
gonna
smoke
smoke
cigars
again.
or cigarettes.
I like cigars too. Well, I love cigarettes, but Dave, it's 235 Aussie dollars for the watch. Wow. Yeah, because that I don't know what is that U.S. This one was what's 35? What's 35 divided by 36 to the bottom?
235 US, 235 Aussie dollars,
Ninety-seven
about
dollars.
$6.
97.
I'm
Yeah,
just kidding.
$97.22 at 36 even on the bot. So, and I think it's a damn good watch. It's got like 15 military specifications. It'll go down to minus 40 and up to 100 and I don't know 150 degrees Celsius, whatever it
Oh,
was.
that's cool.
It'll go 100. The other watch was 50 meters deep. This one
Hmm.
will go 100 meters deep. So you can swim with it, dive with it, do whatever you want. I don't know, for under $100, I think it's a good watch. You can check it out. YouTube has 10,000 videos on it. They got a bunch. I watched pretty much all of them.
I
If
have a
you dive
question
to
for
100
Alex.
meters, you're going to need a watch anymore.
Yeah,
The
they'll just
weather's
have a
starting
chip
to
and
look.
you'll just
You
know
have
the
a
time.
message for Alex
I was going to ask him
or
about
question?
how did Blue do on your trip when you came back? How was it when you got back?
Dude, it's
How was the
2,000.
dog? How was the reception? That's all.
20,000.
Probably in a video already.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, I
But
can. It's here. It's at Lasada. Yeah, but I'm sure you can get it from Amazon, wherever you're at. But it might be more
164
money.
bucks.
But yeah, I can. Is that what? Oh, U.S. Yeah, so it's almost three-quarters more. Yeah, I think it's a good price. It seemed like some
Yeah,
of them were
it's-
like 4,000. I found this one. This
Yeah,
one went
she
from
loves
35
Miley. No kidding.
to 4,000. Wanted to buy it again.
Oh yeah, that's good.
So that's
That's
110. I don't know. What's
I
4,000?
I used to dive with a Casio G-Shock. That was
This
more than
everybody kind of
fine for me.
put this that reviewed them said this remind them of the early G-Shocks from Casio. So
Now I'm just.
it's $111. It went up
If
to
I started
4,000.
diving again, I would buy a watch because I like to know time.
Well, you know what? I'll tell you what else. What else I like about this
Even
is
though I can
this
look at the tank,
band.
it's easier just to.
I can't show you the band, but if you see the band stretches.
Mhm.
Okay, and I have a big giant lump tumor on my
Oh.
inside my wrist, so it is very comfortable.
Like a
and
baker's
sit-
cyst or something like that kind of
Yeah,
a thing.
exactly. And this is the first watch because when I saw the band, I said I'm going to try that because maybe that's enough stretch to where it's not going to first slide to either side of the bump, and it's going to not be painful. And it's
Do you have a bump on your other wrist, Dave?
I'm starting to get one.
Oh,
No.
is what brand is that watch again? So I can look it up.
It's God, all. Let me see. Hold on, I'll tell you right now. For some reason, my mind's gone blank.
I'm lazy, so I forget stuff all the time. See,
It's
Mac?
they're one of the biggest upcoming medium priced smartwatches.
Yeah, that's funny, Brock.
Here it is. Amazfit.
Amazfit. Huh.
T-Rex Pro, and it says it says 3,989 baht. I paid 3,534, and if I press buy again, he added it 4,038 baht. So this person obviously raised his.
Well, that's a cool looking watch,
raises
actually.
price. Yeah, it's real
Yeah.
nice, and it comes in that black, a kind of a navy bluish color, and this whatever you want to call it, sand or I don't know. It's not camo, but I like it. I've been looking for
Oh
one.
yeah,
I
I've seen
talked to
that.
Chuck.
Yeah, that's a Amazfit T-Rex Pro.
They make a Amazfit Bib, a Amazfit Bib U. They make a
Kind of
lot
a
of
steel, gunmetal gray, kind of a bluish gray, kind of a.
yeah. It's awesome. I
Nice
like
looking
it.
watch. Got big numbers on it.
Yeah, that's what
always a
also I like.
plus.
And you could change the. It only has like 12 or 15 screens, but this one I like the analog. I can see it and I know what time it is. I've been looking at analogs forever, but I wanted to get. I saw Chuck had a new one on his wrist, so I wrote him and asked him, and he said he told me what it was, but he said he wasn't real happy with the conductivity it had with the phone. He liked the one that Paige had. So I started looking, and this Amazfit, they also make ones that look. His Chuck's looks like the Apple Watch, and Amazfit makes ones that look that way and that go all the way up. You could spend $400 on one by Amazfit that does the stuff of an Apple. Dials from it, phone calls, has its a gig or two. This one won't hold music or any of that kind of stuff, but for sports watch, it's perfect. Perfect.
G-Shocks have sure gone up in the prices too.
And they did a bunch of comparisons on there between this and the G-Shock, and did a bunch of tests with freezing it in a block of ice and dropping them and all sorts of stuff, and it did well. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Is Crystal on? We'll see.
Casio watches Thailand.
Yeah, look at that. Sorry, I missed. What is the brand? Yeah, Amazfit T-Rex Pro. They have the one 3 years ago or 4 years ago was T-Rex. Then it went T-Rex Pro, and now just came out T-Rex 2. It might be T-Rex 2 Pro. I don't know, but they wanted close to $200 for the two, and it did more stuff and had more GPS satellites. This one only has 3. The new one has 5. None of the stuff that I needed to warrant paying double for it. So it was good that it came out, and it dropped the price on the Pro and the original one. But the Pro, I think, is a good one. It's a nice watch, and you can see them. Like I said, they must have probably 100,000 videos done on the T-Rex Pro. So.
I could have a black one from Amazon in 2 weeks for 180.
Australian.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they're, I don't know. Some of the stuff is, some of the stuff's cheaper here, I guess.
Which is not,
Wow.
180 is not bad.
All sins are currently being washed away in Pattaya.
Right on. I better get back. Think about that watch. You can actually tell time on it.
Yeah, it'll tell you what time it is. Oh, my mom's just texting me. My mother-in-law and my wife took Thai silk, and my mother-in-law got the measurements, had my mom go to her seamstress friend and measure everything she needed to measure, and she made 2 dresses for my mom, and my mom just sent over the picture of her wearing it, and now she's all excited, and they said they're all excited. Said, we'll make more. And she said, please tell her if she makes more, please don't put buttons, because my hands have arthritis and I can't button it. So I guess that must be a bitch being 90 years old, right? But
Yeah.
she's still up and around, so God bless her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I needed a watch. I thought, what the heck, What is James saying? Jesus is a struggle man in Thailand. We need at 40 days and 40 nights. You have rain? Hey, Lewis, how you doing? Glad
Hello,
you could
Lewis.
make it. Hope everything's going well for you, sir. But at least it keeps track of the crap, and I have one on my wrist, and I don't have to worry about it being weatherproof or waterproof or anything, so I can jump in a pool, I can jump in the ocean. And that's another thing, too. It said I guess some watches, they could be waterproof, but they can't take salt water. What the hell's that about? Anyway, this one can take salt water. And Lewis, I'm looking forward to. You're coming Christmas Eve, right? Christmas Eve. So I am definitely coming to meet you when you get to Thailand.
Gotta put my light on. Look at that.
Jason,
Oh man, I'm
Lewis.
professional now. Got me a
You got a
light.
light? That's where, don't be jealous. Yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to that. I gotta make some arrangements and stuff because I think we're gonna do a fishing trip around that time too. So I'm gonna do a couple of things. I'd sure like to catch some tuna. Some bluefin or yellowfin tuna would be ideal.
Fresh tuna sounds good.
Yeah. it does.
Co-worker
Haven't
of my
had 'em.
daughter and her family are coming over Christmas or December, so it's gonna be a busy month for me.
When are they coming? For Christmas and New Year's?
All of
The whole time?
December. Yeah, they're doing an ashes thing for her mother. So
Yeah, they're probably everybody does. I have Rode. I don't have their wireless, but Joe uses it. Chuck uses it. Of course, now everybody or most of the people, Paul, are going to the DJI. It's supposed to be the top of the line deal right now. When the Rode first came out on their wireless, they only had one transmitter and one receiver. Now they have a kit that has two, and that's the way most of them are DJIs that way.
decent-
Go ahead.
what's a decent mic I can use for my phone when I plant my phone on the beach to take a excuse me a beach shot, with the surf,
Right.
and I don't want to get all the wind. What's a good one for that?
I don't know what kind of phone do you have? You don't have iPhone, right?
The Samsung.
Samsung. You can get a bunch of mics. Rode, they just to plug in. You mean not wireless or not anything? Just to plug in that has a big windsock on it or something.
Yeah, I
would
could
get a
plug
boy-
it in, or it could be wireless. Doesn't matter. I could have it sitting on the tripod.
just
You
the
know why? 'Cause
wireless
I want
is
to
just-
plan it and walk away.
Yeah,
Go do my stuff.
the wireless is going to be expensive. A Boya or is going to be cheaper, and the Rode's going to be more expensive. But they make shotgun mics, or they make little ones that just plug right in. It's a little microphone that's got a windscreen on it that has the whatever millimeter jack it is that'll go into a Android phone, and you just push it right into the bottom.
Oh, I
That's it.
stand corrected, Paul. Yeah, I've got my Samsung, but I'm currently using my Oppo. I don't know how to pronounce it. OPPO phone, and it has a jack
Oh, okay.
right
We
there.
have food for you. You
Got the
want it
jackaroo,
now
where the
or-
Samsung
I'll
doesn't
wait till
have that.
afterwards. You'll be able to cook it when you get back?
Already cooked in the pot.
Okay. I'll wait for you, probably. All right.
So the
Going above
Samsung
the
would
TV.
probably have to be wireless, I would think.
Okay, so Lewis says
Wireless
he's
would be
going-
appropriate because if I'm doing a walk and talk, I could.
I would say probably the Rogue. I think the DJI is the best one, but they're real expensive. I would think too much money for what you're going to probably end up doing with it. Planning mid-December through February. Okay, but you said that
Windsock is important.
so we can meet up anytime, Lewis, or do you want to meet up Christmas Eve?
Yeah.
I heard there
Awesome.
was
Thanks, Paul.
going to be a bar or something on Christmas Eve you wanted to meet at. I'll meet anywhere. Doesn't matter to me. If you're going to be here for the whole time, doesn't matter. I just want to meet you and shake your hand, pretty much. Yeah, windsock. Yeah, I'll show you some if you want me to send you some, Mitch. You know that one that I got? I got it right here. I should have given you that. You could have tried it. But no, it's got a plug. But they're pretty. The only reason I was thinking about you're gonna have it in a gimbal.
But could be on the gimbal, could be on just a selfie stick parked in the sand.
Well, because they're gonna
All of
be
the above. Could be while I'm
if you-
driving.
if you're plugging it in, even the transmitter is going to be kind of heavy for a phone. You understand what I'm saying? Hanging off the end of one of
Oh,
your...
if it's in the gimbal. Right.
If it's in the gimbal. If it's on the selfie stick, it won't make a difference. Doesn't matter. But I should have given you that one that I got, this Shure. It's only mono, but it sounds good. and it's got dead cats on both the transmitters.
And
it was-
that's a plug-in?
It's a wireless, yeah,
Oh, wireless.
wireless plug-in. That's this one. I'll show you right now because my fan is dead. This is my 10-inch
Chris.
USB fan, by the way.
I was thinking that's an interesting mic. Okay.
And let me take this down. It's this one. And I think that you can get these. If you look back on my Forza motor vlog,
Right.
that I
Uh-huh.
did with this mic. And this
Okay.
is them. There's 3. They're obviously this big.
Right.
Okay, and then it's
And
got
that-
the cord, and it's got a dead cat that goes on the top of that. And then it's good. It'll
So what is
have
one?
a,
Does one like clip to you, or what is that? What am I looking? What am I?
yeah.
I'm new to this. Okay, so you wear that, and then
Yeah.
you put the other one connected to your phone.
Yeah, the
somehow?
other one you would clip on somewhere to your selfie stick, and then you would take the outlet here and put it plug it into your phone because it comes with. Here, I'll just show you. Let's do an unboxing. But these things, I think I paid
Hey, Ron.
30 something or $30 $1,100 baht, and I think that they're selling them now. And from what I understand, Shure
Really?
is supposed to be a good microphone.
Morning,
they
Ron
make
John.
they make
I'll
high
just get
dollar
on and order one.
microphones. Here's the dead cat.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's
And
only
it
a
just
little cat.
straps on. And then it gives you different ones for one for a camera, one for a phone, that has a different, I don't know what the bars
So it's
on them.
hardwired, right? It's not a.
Yeah, you
Or
have
is
to
it-
plug it in.
So
Now
when it's
they-
on
like I
you
s-
though, is it plugged in between you and your phone, or is it wireless
No.
from the thing to your
No,
phone?
you plug in the clip it onto your, let's say your selfie stick, and
Right.
then plug it into your phone, and then
Uh-huh.
yours is just this with a dead cat on top, and it just goes wherever you want to put it. You can
Or
also
remote.
plug in a microphone, a lavalier,
Right.
so you can put this down in your pocket and then string the microphone up here, so it's just the little mic that's
okay.
up on top.
Okay. Well,
So-
thanks, Paul. Okay.
But this one was so.
All right, I'll look. I'll look into that. Do a little bit.
Yeah,
of
and I'll
reading.
show. I'll send you. I'll send you that little mic that I was thinking about. If you're just gonna stick it because you want to put it on the beach,
Yeah,
you
I
could-
want to. I know there's times when I just want to film the beach, just to surf, like an ASMR kind of a thing.
Right.
Park it and just walk away. Go do something else. Come back. Because I don't want to just sit there and stare at the phone. Worry about it getting tipped over by a dog. I just want to film it and not have an hour worth of wind.
Yeah.
And then you just got to remember where the phone is.
I did a video last night. I wasn't far enough away from where we were sitting, and I got Mac Davis and the Bee Gees and everybody else in the whole thing. And I was like, "This is ridiculous."
I'm gonna share a screen here. I just
And
went on and
dog, dog.
I put in microphone, phone microphone,
See you, Jay.
and here's one for
Hi, Verna.
59. Here's one for 59 baht. Plugs into the bottoms. Just gotta. Can you see that?
Uh huh.
Yep.
Yep.
Plugs in. It's 59 baht. Now, granted, it isn't gonna be, and that's a lavalier over here on the right. But they make all. See this one right here, Mitch,
Uh-huh.
in the center. This one.
For Type C.
That's 1600 baht. But they have this one, this type for.
So you can plug that into like my Samsung, for instance.
Yeah, plug it
And
straight in the
the
bum.
one on the left will go on my person, and the one on the other would go on the phone. Is that what I'm?
exactly.
Yeah, plug in the bum of the
Exactly.
phone.
Wireless
Yeah, and but-
microphone. Yeah, I'll try
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, I would just.
Yeah,
All I did was
it's worth
punch in. What did I punch in? Microphone for phone. That's it. You'll.
I was shopping Lazada when we were on the road yesterday. I'm looking for
Sean,
a
did
cup
you want
holder.
to come in? Shake your head. Yes. Okay.
I'm in. I'm here.
As Sean was there. Hey, what are you doing, brother? How are you?
I'm
Yeah,
good.
Sean.
And you? Hey, Mitch.
I'm good. Hey,
Morning,
Verna. How are you?
Brock, I love the hair, man. I love it.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I lost the
I'll make
black
mine
and the
all
peppers.
gray.
One
I'll
step
make
closer
mine
to
all
me. One step closer to me.
I'm bald. Let me get rid of this.
Yeah, another
Yeah.
couple of months and it'll be back again.
Yeah, it grows quick, doesn't it?
It'll be just long enough to go to the barber next door to my house in Thailand and get a haircut.
Oh, that'd
That'll
be
be
nice.
Take it easy,
that'll be
Jace.
booked for November 3rd.
That's good.
No, we get there
You
second.
know where you'll be right then at the barber.
Yeah, probably about 8 o'clock in the morning, November 3. I'll have breakfast and go to the barber.
See you, Paul.
The Baba come call you.
The barber's like, "You're here. Why come we no cut?"
Yeah, yeah. She lives next door, so can't get away.
Going back way back to the beginning of the stream, people were asking about, excuse me, condos and stuff. I shouldn't have left the AC on all night. Gosh darn it, I'm a little dry. I first started looking at places on RentHub Thailand, and then just kind of getting general budget numbers. And then I got on a Facebook Marketplace, and then from Facebook Marketplace, there's private people renting their own stuff, but there's also property managers on there. I'd pick one I'd go that route first, and then look Airbnb also. But on Facebook Marketplace, you can choose an area, pick a condo, contact them. You know, it does the questions for you. Is it available? Blah blah blah. Then they come back to you. When's good for you? And then you meet them, and because you can't really do anything until your boots on the ground unless you're on Airbnb anyway. So you want to see something. So Airbnb gives you the short-term option.
Prices right now on ABB are crazy high right now. Like, I mean, I know because
You know what I say about that?
Because COVID is over, but that's fine.
Here's what I say about that. Who gives a shit? If it's $100 or $50, it's Mox Nix, man. It's nothing. You're on a recon mission to
Right.
check out an area. So who gives a shit what the price is? That's me, okay? I'm retired.
I
I
get you.
don't worry about a couple dollars
Yeah.
here or there.
I mean, it's cheaper. $50 a night is still cheaper than it would be here in any hotel. So yeah.
Yeah, I just look
Yeah,
at
like
what
I
you're
was
getting.
saying the
You're
other day,
getting
I think a
there,
motel-
You're feeling the area, right? You're getting
Yeah.
the vibe. Am I even going to like it here?
Well, I
Is it
already know
gonna
what
suck?
area just about, but I'm looking at
What's
by
just
where-
even down to the room and the
Yeah.
building, the
Yeah.
vibe. I mean, I've looked at places and said, man, this is going to be good. And I've got there and I've just walked away. I didn't even
Right.
go in.
Yeah.
Like, this is not going to suit me. The
Yeah,
elevator's taking too damn long because I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to be up this thing 3 or 4 times a day. I'm going to protract that out.
Yep.
Fucking wasting my life in the elevator. So to each his own, right? But for me, get something in an area where you think you're going to like, and then feel it out and go, am I really going to like this? Picking a long-term place, unless you're familiar with the area, is kind of, I would hate to have rent something for a year and not like it there.
Right.
The first thing you do is find out where Mitch is living. Find out
Yeah,
where James
Jason,
is,
that's funny.
and don't stay there.
I
He'll
like
pay his
James's
bears.
spot though. I do like James's spot. I watched that video where he hunted for his.
Yeah, but still, even so, this is just for what I'd never gotten, or have I ever stayed in an Airbnb? Never stayed in it. It's always been through a Gotta and wherever.
Yeah, or just
whatever
get a
they want.
hotel.
Yeah, I don't
Get a
know
hotel.
enough about.
When I first got the patio, I booked the grass suites on
Hey,
3rd
Ron.
Road or whatever it was, or South Patio Road near Sukhumvit for one night. I want a place where I'm going to park my butt and look. And then, okay, well, I just extended it and extended it like for 4 days. And then by that time, I was already picking a place on Naklua. And so I had 2 places at the time. And these were hotels, right?
Yeah.
And then I did the same thing with condos. Had some overlap. Short terms. I mean, and then an Airbnb.
All right, Ron, take it easy.
So I mean, just I think that's the best thing to do.
Yeah.
How
Once
long
you're
are you
on
gonna
the
be here
ground,
when you
then you'll
come?
know.
The
So-
first
Once you're
time
on the ground.
to check it out. What did you say? A month?
It is.
No, it's gonna be. I don't know specifically. I'm planning on 2. It could be 3 months. I'm not sure yet.
So I have a question, a nebulous question, of course.
Yes, sir.
How come you don't know for how long? Why is it 1 month, 3 month? Why the question? Why not a commitment of, oh, I know I'm going to be gone 6 months? I mean, how do you know?
Because
or
I'm
not know?
working from there. So this is the first time my job is going to have somebody that's working abroad. So I'm kind of like the pilot. So I'm trying to we're trying to figure out a time frame. Now, when I talked to my manager today about it, I was telling him, well, I'm planning for this and this because I'm mixing working days and PTO days because I have to use my PTO before the end of the year anyway. So I
Personal
said, well,
time off, right? PTO.
Yeah. So is it 4 weeks? Is it 20 working days? Is it what? He said, well, we don't necessarily have a time frame. We're just working on making sure the security apparatus is in place. So it could be longer than I'm thinking, or it could be
Well, that would
shorter
be
than I'm
nice.
thinking. Yeah, but the max is
Longer would be
I'm only
better.
getting a tourist visa, so the max will be 90 days on this go round. But
Right,
I'm
right.
planning for 68 days. That's including weekends and all that stuff.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah, so
that makes sense.
yeah, I don't know.
And
I would, if
Jay
it was
said the
me,
same thing. Boots on
I
the
would come
ground.
here and I would come here and stay in a hotel for a week, and then look around for a condo for a 2-month stay.
At one point, I had 3 hotels overlapping.
Gotcha.
It didn't matter to
And
me.
you might end up saying that you might say, "Oh, well, how come you're not staying with us? You've only been here a week." Oh well, I'm thinking, well, we'll give you for 2 months. We'll let you stay here for 10,000 baht a month. You don't know. They
That's
might
true.
they
That's
might
true.
offer
But that's
you
the
a
thing.
long,
I'm more looking at the places that I'm liking, but I'm looking at the prices, and the prices aren't jiving with, like, you know what I mean? Like some Airbnbs are, 30,000 baht a month, and I'm like, I could get a condo cheaper than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I don't know
Well,
enough about Airbnb.
you mentioned in the
Mitch
chat.
does. I don't.
You mentioned in the chat about maybe your girl staying with you.
Yeah.
If it's temporary, how I'm sure she lives somewhere now.
She went back home last month, but she's gonna come back. That's why you haven't seen her, Mitt, probably. But she's gonna come back. So last time she was like at a condo.
Oh, I've seen her. I've been in Seren. Oh, was that my outside voice? No, I'm joking.
But she's
So she's basically going to come to stay. She's staying at home right now. So if she comes, she's going to stay with you if you're there and have.
But yeah, she's gonna stay. But she might stay after I'm gone too. So we might be.
You might set it up.
Yeah.
You're going to set.
Yeah, Laguna Maldives looks nice, Jay.
Yeah.
It does, and they're reasonable. I don't know short term how short you can get them.
Yeah.
But the thing about all these places.
Yeah, because if that's the case, then Sean, you might be renting the place for a year.
Correct. But I don't want to do that right off the bat. So,
No.
yeah, I want.
But so you tell them that though. Let them drool a little bit.
Yeah,
Say I need a place for 2 months. Give me a price on that, and then I'll probably bump it up I'll take it for a year after that if everything, is to my satisfaction. And they might give you a better price for the 2 months, and they might give you a hell of a price on the year. I think the places are still
There's
a
people
buyer's
advertising
type deal.
them.
Yeah.
Different people's in the same building, different organizations,
Yeah.
and then the building itself usually has a block.
Well, I'm looking at all
condos.
that, and then Alex recommended Facebook Marketplace like you did. So I'm learning how to look on there. I know the location where you put the location is kind of wonky to me, but I just have to kind of work through that.
Exactly. The 72-hour rule is a big one, huge.
Yeah.
I've broken every rule that they can pretty much break in Thailand.
I mean, don't forget about the 3 days.
Jay East, I'm way past that, man.
I would do that. I would find a nice place that you're going to be coming, kick back for a week, go look at
That's what I'm going to
10,
do.
20 places or whatever, and say, yeah, okay. And make them say, this is what I'm looking at. I need a place for 2 months, and then I'm going to set it up. I'm going to be coming back and forth, tell them whatever you want. And I want it for another year or for a year. and see what they
There's
say.
so
I
many
don't know.
places.
They still
Just
got to
walking
be
around,
reasonable.
there's signs everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, Chuck found it in Patio. He came in. He rented a condo, just short term, right? And got there and really didn't like it. And we were down the street looking around, and he had one that he was arranged to go in and see. And then he saw another one. Hey, let's go check that out. And so Paige went kitty corner across the way and went in and looked and was like, "Oh my God, this is really nice." You'll see it in the video eventually, but it was a very nice condo, 2-bedroom condo, man. It felt like home in there on the 6th floor or the 7th floor.
I don't think you're going to have a problem finding a place, Sean.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
think
probably
it's
it's
gonna be a
probably
problem.
going to be easier when I'm there than
Yes,
looking at it online
way
when
easier.
I'm here. And, yeah.
And when are you coming?
Yeah. So just get a room, you know, get a hotel.
So I'm planning right now. Preliminarily, I'm planning the weekend before Halloween, and then I'll stay through the first week in January.
Okay.
Okay.
So September, or no, October, November, and December
Yeah.
you'll be here.
Yeah, and I'll try to kidnap Mitch and get him in our car and drive him to Surin for you, Dave.
There you go.
Exactly. Jay,
I'll put him-
definitely-
kidnap
We'll
me
put
and
him.
take me
We'll
to-
put him to sleep and drop him off at the. You can put the tent outside, and we'll just drop him off at the tent.
There
Yeah, I
you
would
go.
just find a nice hotel that you can kick back and feel comfortable in, and looks clean and everything, and then
That's
go
the
out
best
for
way.
however long
Look
it takes
around.
to
You just
find a
look
place.
around.
Yeah.
Well, I'm probably gonna do an Airbnb because we want a kitchen so we can cook and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, but I don't know. Like I stayed at a 5-star almost hotel. I forget the name of it in Bangkok. Okay, and it was up on it was a 1-bedroom on like the top floors or whatever up there, and they were doing some renovations on the building, so that's why it was a little bit on the cheaper side. Had a full kitchen, full size refrigerator, pots, pans, dishes, glasses,
many.
everything you could think of.
So many.
And
to choose from.
it was reasonable, very reasonable. But I think you'll find something nice, man.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of condos. Mitch can tell you. How many condos have you looked at since you've been there?
Over 100, literally.
Yeah, I mean,
I've set foot in over 100 condos with an
I don't think
appointment
it's
to
going
see
to
them.
be. I don't think it's going to be a problem, Sean. I think you'll find something you like.
Actually, it's
I'm
going to
just,
be
I'm just
terrible. You're not going to find.
analytical. I'm just over.
You won't find
analytical
anything you'll like. It's going
as
to be a
as
miserable
as a
hellhole.
character
Well,
flaw. So
You're just
You
going to
know
be
what's
so
gonna help
unhappy
you,
and
too?
you won't find anything.
If you find someplace decent and you both like it, then you got 2 months to live there. Now this is going to be someplace that she's going to have to live for the next whatever until you
Yeah.
come back. So it'll probably make her feel a lot better that she has some kind of a say on the long-term place of where she's going to live. I would think anyway.
she does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Laguna Maldives. It's a nice looking property. Great pool stuff and everything like that. And then amenities.
Like I know those are the things that are important, that are kind of important to her: a pool, a fitness area. So that she don't have to go outside the complex to do all.
A lot of them have. If you don't have a washing machine in the condo or
Yeah.
apartment, a lot of them have them down below, downstairs.
Yeah.
A lot of them have a 7-Eleven or a Family Mart or some kind of thing
Yeah.
attached to them too.
Yep.
And they're always built up around them.
I would
Find
say
all
it'd be a
kinds of
good
good
idea
stuff.
to maybe have one of those or have that on your checklist. Be
Yeah.
nice to have a washing machine.
She's given me all the amenities that she would prefer to have. So from
The washing
8
machine
from,
is high on my list,
from 10 to 1. Yeah.
and a big refrigerator.
Yeah.
She wants
I
12
want to be able to
bedroom
hold more than 4.
No,
she,
she-
penthouse. Penthouse.
Actually she doesn't. Like Dave, she would rather save that money and use
Yeah,
it for,
she's a smart woman. That's why.
yeah.
I
She
think
does-
you'll do. I think you'll be just fine.
When
Yeah,
I look at
Wi-Fi,
the space
exactly.
and she's like, 25,000-30,000 about a month. She's like, that's too much.
8 floors
She's
is
like,
Now, is she
She's
going to
good,
come
too.
with you? Is she going to
Exactly,
come
yeah.
with you when you get there in the first week in hotel? She going to come
probably,
right?
oh
when
yeah,
you-
no, most
day
likely.
you get here.
No doubt.
So you're both going to be looking
yes,
at these
correct.
condos. Yeah,
That's
you're set.
correct.
Yeah,
You'll be
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
You'll be fine. I don't think. I
I
don't think it's
got
going
to
to be.
check out, guys. I got a bit of stuff to do before lunch.
All right,
Brock.
Brock.
We'll see.
Take it
on
easy.
the,
I'm going to go. It's been 2.5 hours already. When you're having fun, it's just. I
Time
can
really
feed my-
flew
feed
because
my
I had
thumb.
breakfast in between. Siam Oriental, exactly.
And I had a
That's
nice
a good one.
bedroom for 6,500 baht a month. That's cheap.
That was nice. I'm thinking, was that on the second floor, Alex? If my memory doesn't fail me,
One bedroom. That's
which
what
is
I'm saying.
really good.
Well, that's why I'm asking
Hey,
you
Chris, how
guys.
you
You
doing,
guys
brother?
are more professionals at this than me, so that's what I'm asking.
Well, you know, it isn't even the prices are what they are because of the times, and
Right.
and it's still going to be cheap as far as I'm concerned. Cheap when you
Yeah.
come here. I don't think you're going to have a problem in the world finding a place. Somebody's going to jump on the ability to rent something for a year and not have to worry about anything. They've been
Right.
worrying about shit for 2 years. You know,
Right.
Yeah,
so
nice.
you know they just want to. I just want to get my money every month, you know,
Right.
and
Yeah.
relax for a year or two.
Yeah,
So
Right.
you'll
it's
get
good area
long term
too.
stuff. Yeah.
Good area.
So I think I
Siam
don't think you're gonna
Oriental.
have any problem. And then
Yeah,
you'll
I would
know
give that a
looking at it
because
thumbs
right
up.
except
Of
for the
course, I
whole
was never invited over.
to where
I'm joking.
Well, Mitch, you know you got to go visit Dave before you get invited to anybody else's place.
Oh, I've been
no
a lot of people's houses that didn't make video.
comes with the machine.
But I
I
like
think a
that
washing
condo. I like the
machine,
balcony.
even if you never use it, I think
The
a
whole
washing
area
machine's a
looks real
must.
Yeah.
Yeah,
really
because
nice.
you don't have to worry about anything. When I was in Kamala, it didn't really. I didn't care because I was down in the flatland. I was in a house. The lady that did all my laundry was. I could walk there and drop it off, and she'd have it for me the next morning by the pound or the kilo or whatever. And so it didn't bother. I was a single guy. What do I need? But if I was to get a place, even as a single guy, a condo, I would want a washing machine.
It's great to just
Just
throw
me.
it in the wash. It
Yeah.
is.
And then maybe there's a chance I could have talked a girl into coming over and doing my laundry.
That's easy enough.
Yeah, it is. I don't think it's.
Walking
I don't
distance
think
to the
it's-
Wombat.
Is that one of the must-haves? I have to walk to. I don't know. That one that is right down the street that I stayed at was okay. That one that Tom gave me, that Mitch came over and saw me at, was very decent. It was close to what centrally located, right by Wombat.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah.
The residence
And the one
inn or inn
they've
and
got some
resident or
real
whatever.
nice hotels with ocean views and stuff right there. And I don't know. I want to say maybe
The
12,
Wombat is walking
1,200
distance
baht a
from my
day,
place,
you know.
actually.
Yeah.
It's between 5,000 and 5,080 steps from my condo. So when I do my walk, I
That's what
use
you
the
do.
Wombat as my turnaround point. I'm not as macho or as hardy as James. James looks at the Wombat and keeps on going.
I think
And
that you can
going,
set
and
this.
going.
I think you can set this watch to say, "Get up and go get a drink," and it'll go get a beer,
Amen.
a Leo.
That's
Go get
a
a
good
Leo
one,
now.
James. Yeah. I think the
30K,
40K would be even better. Go for it.
You know, it depends on what you want, though. You might be able to, you know, I don't know how much you want to spend, Sean, but you know, it's all relevant, right? It ain't my money. You know, if you've got, when I had in my mind, and on Phuket, and from what I've heard about Phuket, I was in the 20,000 is what I thought I was going to have to pay. I found a one bedroom. A guy had a house in the back and built 2 one-bedroom houses and a driveway up the middle with a front porch on it.
Penthouse suite.
I rented that during the middle of high times. He paid for the water, he paid for the electricity, he paid for the internet, and I paid 10,000 baht a month in Phuket, in Kamala, which is unheard of. But the next place, a nice one-bedroom, all glass, all that kind of stuff, was 18,000, and that's what I thought I was going to have to pay was 20. But you never know. Like I said, you
that's
never know.
That's kind of where my budget's at right now.
20.
It can
that
be,
that
you know-
sounds.
So Kamala,
Yeah, that
you're
sounds
pretty.
good.
You're familiar with all the little side streets and back roads in Kamala, yeah?
Yeah.
Because you were
Yeah.
on your bike and stuff.
Yeah.
So the main drag, the water's behind me, right? The main drag goes like this, and then at one end it like sweeps in, and then you can then go up the
Jog.
hill and up and
Yeah.
over to make your way back to Patong. So when you
Yes.
cross over to that road, instead of going up, you shoot across, kind of a kitty corner Y, and go up, and that goes over the hump still to that same road. But there was a bunch of places up there I was looking at for long term.
Yeah. And you can, like I said, I think, well, you don't want to be there, but
Cool area.
I think if you're in a 20,000 frame of mind, I don't think you're going to have any problem whatsoever.
It's limitless.
No problem. Yeah.
I
don't
mean,
think
really,
you're going to find stuff probably more even on the higher side, nicer side, 17, 18, 15, the great side, 12.
I've been looking at
14.
3-bedroom, 2-bath villas with a pool on the dark side, which is another 15 minutes to get to where like I'm at now, or maybe 20, but for between 20 and 30,000 a month,
Yeah.
including the maintenance for the pool and the yard, which is nice.
I forget what did Lucas pay for that 6-bedroom
I think he's
got?
at 30.
Yeah.
I was
And
just
that
with
was
him the other
awesome.
night.
But the only
Chuck
problem
and
that
I
you
were-
have with that is when you've got 5 open bedrooms, that means that people are going to be moving in with you.
Oh, I'd be doing some bar streams
I
for
would
sure.
keep it down to a. I don't
Soy
know, it'd probably be
6,
nice
there's
to have
some
a
rooms.
2-bed.
There's some serious deals to be had there.
we just don't
Upstairs
want.
and
Maybe two.
Yeah, it was.
Really
It was
just one.
Jace. It was a real good deal. No one could believe that I got it. The guy was what was he, French or German? I forget. Really a nice guy. And I
Anyway,
didn't hold back.
I'm
on
being
running
hailed.
anything
We're going to
either.
go. I don't know where, but we're going.
All right.
You're going? You don't
Yeah.
know where you're going?
Yeah.
You
We've
got your
got
paddling
options.
arms? Your paddling arms
I'm ready.
or
I got to get my
you ready
swim
to go?
stuff.
I think
my
I'm going
swimsuit.
to look at. Here's another one. Here's
Amari and
somebody just-
Protomnock. Yep. 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 24, 2-bed, 1 or 2-bed. Okay, 25,000. Absolutely amazing. 180-degree views. I'm down a while. Amari
Yeah.
Protomnock. Amari. I'm trying to visualize it.
If we hit this, if the company pool hits this Mega Millions, then I won't have any price limit.
I don't think you're going to have any problem. I really don't, John. I think you'll find exactly what you want, both want. So I don't think it's going to be a big deal. I think I'm gonna. It's 2 hours and 37 minutes. I'm done. My wife ran off to the temple to go pay homage to Buddha, and I'm gonna go get some food and relax. And I'm gonna do that video tomorrow.
Hey, Andy.
I'll definitely put it up by Monday or Tuesday, I hope. And I'm hoping that everybody, at least that watches the channel a lot, will at least
See you, Jay.
give me some kind of feedback. But I think I'm done for the day.
Okie
Have
dokie.
fun, Mitch. Sean,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't think you're going to have anything to worry about. I think you're going to be pleasantly
Yeah, you'll be
surprised in
fine.
what you're going to get, as far as view and bedrooms and cleanliness and elevator times and places to park, which is a big deal. That doesn't flood, which Mitch will know about. And
Right.
Mitch is going to probably help you, I'm sure. So.
I
All
don't
right,
Yeah, a
know.
lot
guys. What's that?
Yeah, a lot
I don't know
of
about
stuff
I don't know about Mitch sometimes. He keeps telling me don't come.
I'm yanking your chain.
I'm just
He-
teasing you too.
Oh, I know.
Well, he's dating your girlfriend, so he's got to be a little bit biased.
Oh, geez. Start the rumors now.
I don't think you're going to have any problems, Sean.
I
think
met
you're
his
gonna
girlfriend,
be
and 5 minutes
pleasantly
later, I'm on the
surprised.
phone with him.
That's because Mitch is a
She
good
says,
man.
"Do you know such and such?" I says, "Well, yeah, yeah, on the internet, yeah." Here, she hands me the phone. I'm like, man, it is such a small world.
Yeah.
And then
Hey, everybody.
Mitch says, "Is that your?"
And I was with
boyfriend?"
Dow. I'm sitting with Dow, right then. It wasn't like I'm.
She
But
loves.
that
she
again
loves,
shows
she loves
shows
Dow.
you what a small world we live in, man.
She loves.
I mean,
Dow,
it's just
Mitch.
amazing.
Priming the pump
That-
there.
You run into people.
No,
Yeah, get up and walk. It says get up and go to the closest bar, get a Leo, drink until you fall down, and
Right.
call for a taxi home.
Right.
So it's covering
it's
me
not saying go.
everybody.
get the
Please
paddles
don't
Are you
drive
still,
drunk.
Dave? Are you still in Udon? Or are you back home?
No, I'm home. I'm back
Okay.
home. I came yesterday, and I was really surprised too. Real quick before I go, under 5 hours to get there, and I did average 120 in the electric hot rod, and I didn't go up 2. Tim had suggested not going up 2 because there's a lot of trucks. I kind of went. They were both very close. So one said 5 hours and 40 minutes, and the other one said 5 hours and 38 minutes. And I made it in under 5 hours by 10, 15 minutes. So I was amazed because I really want to go there, but my friend couldn't meet me, which I was kind of, I don't know. He says his wife might be having problems, so I hope everything's good with Pooh. But anyway, all right, guys. Thanks everybody for hanging. Andy,
Bye.
just
See ya,
got here,
everybody.
but it was good seeing you. Joe, thanks for always giving me the motivation, and I will catch all you guys on the next one.
All right, have a good one.
All right, thanks. You take it easy, Sean. I don't think you're gonna. We'll talk about it another day.
Yeah, yeah,
Take-
yeah.
Bye, guys.